All right, I'm not going to make the what to call it. I'm not going to make the announcement until I have my thing turned down because I have YouTube pulled up at the same time too. All right, I got it muted. So son of a gun! I thought I had it muted on my end, but I guess it went back up. So all right, are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and
Sounds
gentlemen,
good.
it's time for football pick'ems. First, the Thanksgiving rivalry edition this week. And we want to wish everybody from the panel to your families a happy Thanksgiving. Let's meet our panel today. Our stat man, the host of the Jeff Alt Sports Show on Spotify. Our stat man, Jeff Alt. We have the True Papa Smurf himself, Angel, and he'll be joining us later. D-Man, and of course, my name is Brett Alt. I'm your announcer for this one. Now let's throw it over to the Howler of Knoxville, Tennessee, Wolfie.
Hello, YouTube. All right. So, yeah, D-Man's on the phone right now. He'll be back momentarily. Ted's ending his stream. Will be over here in a matter of minutes.
Sounds good.
And we got a lot to go over, folks.
Oh,
We
yeah.
do. It's good.
Shall we get down to business?
So, yes, let's go ahead and start going over what we witnessed this last week. And boy, were they some doozies.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Starting off in college football. On Saturday, number 1, Ohio State took on Rutgers. The final score was Ohio State 42, Rutgers 9.
And hats off to D-Man. He got the closest at Ohio State by 35.
Nice.
All right. Next game was Texas A&M against Samford. The final score, Texas A&M 48, Samford nothing.
And again, hats off to D-Man. He got that one right on the money. He said Texas A&M by 48.
Georgia against Charlotte. Georgia beats Charlotte 35-3.
All right, we have a two-way tie for the closest on this one, and that one went to Ted and Angel.
Nice.
Woo!
In one of the games of the week last week,
Nice.
Oregon against USC. Oregon 42, USC 27.
All right, so there was a three-way tie because everyone that picked Oregon did the same exact score. So it's Ted, Brett, and D-Man.
Yeah.
On the early game cast, or not game cast, I should say, but in the next game, Oklahoma takes on Missouri. Oklahoma 17, Missouri 6.
All right, so that one actually went to me. I said Oklahoma by 10, so I was the closest there. Hi, Maria.
All right.
Oh, hello, Maria. How's it going?
Notre Dame against Syracuse. Notre Dame gave Syracuse a beatdown, 70-7.
Yeah, that was just a pure smack in the face to Syracuse. None of us saw it going quite that way, but the closest to the score, even though it wasn't really close, but it goes to Brett. Brett said Notre Dame by 24, and that's the closest to the score we got on that one.
All right, Alabama versus Eastern Illinois. Alabama 56, Eastern Illinois nothing.
Wow.
So the closest on that one by 2 points is D-Man. Second one behind that was Brett.
All right. BYU at Cincinnati. BYU 26, Cincinnati 14.
That one goes to Ted by a point. He said BYU by 11.
Utah hosted Kansas State in a close one. Utah 51, Kansas State 47.
And that was also a three-way tie between myself, Angel, and D-Man.
Miami went to Blacksburg to take on Virginia Tech. Miami 34, Virginia Tech 17.
That was a I mean, it was an expected game, but an odd game at the same time. But hats off to Brett on that one. He was the closest.
Nice.
Kentucky at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt 45, Kentucky 17.
Yeah, that was a complete shellacking too. That one went to Ted.
Oh, lovely.
Pittsburgh
Yes,
at Georgia Tech,
night.
and in an upset, in an upset, Pittsburgh upsets Georgia Tech 42-28.
And not a one of us predicted Pittsburgh to win. Although I'll give Ted credit. Ted did make the comment that Pitt might win, but he did go with Georgia Tech though.
I didn't
also
pick Pitt
thought so.
on that.
No, you went Georgia Tech by 17, Angel.
Oh wow.
Arkansas at Texas. Texas 52, Arkansas 37.
All right, so the closest on that one was D-Man.
All right. Michigan at Maryland. Michigan 45, Maryland 20.
And the closest on that one was a two-way tie. Brett said spread, and because Angel missed that one, he just said Michigan. So by default, he went with spread. So it's a two-way tie there.
All right. Tennessee at Florida. Wolfie's going to like this one. Tennessee 31, Florida 11.
Oh, I was tickled pink about that one. Tennessee opened up with the pass game and then finished it off with the run game. It was a thing of beauty. And me and Angel had that game pretty dang close. We said Tennessee by 14.
All right. Illinois at Wisconsin. And in another upset of the week, Wisconsin upsets Illinois 27-10.
Okay, and that was one that changed because we did not. I didn't write that one down because that one, they were not ranked until the playoff rankings came out, so we did not pick on that game.
Okay. I know we did TCU and Houston.
I'll be right back. The wife's calling me, guys. I'll be right back.
No problem.
All right.
So TCU at Houston and another upset. TCU 17, Houston 14.
No, we don't have that one either.
We probably don't have Tulane at Temple either.
No, we do not.
And we don't have Arizona State at Colorado.
No, we do not. One here that I had was SMU Louisville because Louisville was still ranked at the time that we did the picks, and that was a three-way tie between me, Brett, and D-Man, and then the other one was South Florida UAB. Myself and Brett were tied on that one. And Iowa versus Michigan State, which was a great game.
Iowa can't believe they came from behind and won that one.
Was it juicy?
Didn't I say if Iowa came from behind and won against Michigan State, they would have momentum going into the Heroes game this week?
Well, after what I saw out of Nebraska this last week, I could concur. I don't see there being any chance of Nebraska winning.
Even though the game's in Lincoln this week,
I agree.
Did you see how much Nebraska lost by?
I did.
Yeah, I'm
just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the score right now. They lost by 27. Dang. Do we have any other games on the list on that one, Wolf?
Just that Iowa Michigan State game, and myself and Angel had that one. We said Iowa by 10. We were the closest.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. D-Man says he's in the basement.
All right.
All right, so now we move on to the NFL, correct?
Sorry, guys, I had to
Well-
take that phone call. That was my financial aid advisor for school.
Hold on
Okay.
one
Oh, you're
second,
good.
yo, Chris. Yo, if you guys weren't in Ted's panel earlier, Chrissy said something about the Friars. My wife just called me. Guess what I gotta do tomorrow?
The Friars.
Yeah. Fucking Chrissy jinxed me.
All right.
Okay.
So
All right, so guys, I definitely had to
Mhm.
take that phone call. Sorry about that. That
no,
was
Oh,
no
you're
need.
good.
You're good, D-Man. All right, so we're now moving on to the NFL review, right? Right, Wolfie?
Yes, we've gone over the college review. Now we're on NFL.
All right. On Thursday, November 20th, Buffalo at Houston. And in a shocking upset, Houston 23, Buffalo 19.
Yeah, none of us saw that one coming at all.
No, but man, now in that game, dude, I watched that game, man. That game was a lot of bullshit ass calls in that game, dude. Literally, there was a lot of crazy calls in that game. If nobody else watched it, that was a
Oh.
bullcrap game that was called by the ref.
Yeah. I didn't see it, though, but thanks for that. Next up, on the Sunday games, D-Man's going to like this one in review. Pittsburgh at Chicago. Chicago 31, Pittsburgh 28. And who was close? Oh, yeah, who was close on that one, Wolf?
Well, first of all, the Buffalo Texans game, none of us got. We didn't see that one coming at all. The Chicago-Pittsburgh game, the closest without going over was Ted and Angel. They were both tied, only because they were off by a point each. Ted said 4, Angel said 2.
All right. And next game.
I don't even remember what I said. I don't even remember. What I
You
said.
you said Chicago by 10.
New England at Cincinnati. New England beat Cincinnati 26-20.
All right, so the closest one on that one went to Angel. Angel said Patriots by 10.
Good pick, Angel. Next up, the New York Giants at Detroit. In overtime, Detroit 34, Giants 27.
This one was a tie between Brett and Angel. They both said Detroit by 14.
Minnesota at Green Bay. Green Bay 23, Minnesota 6.
Brett was the
That
only
game
one that
for
went to
me.
Green Bay. Brett was the solo one that chose Green Bay over Minnesota.
What were you going to say, D-Man?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead, Wolf.
next.
No, Wolf. Finish your comment.
Oh, I was just going to say that's all I was saying is that Green Bay, the only one that picked Green Bay was Brett, so they went to Brett.
I'm beginning
All
not
right,
to
all
like
right.
Brett when he does that.
I know you're just giving me crap, D-Man.
Of course. No, go ahead. What's the next game, Brett? Go ahead.
Seattle at Tennessee. Seattle 30, Tennessee 24.
Seattle and
All
Tennessee.
right. So the winner on that one went to D-Man. D-Man said Seattle by 7.
All right, Indianapolis at Kansas City in overtime. Kansas City comes from behind and beats Indianapolis 23-20.
I can't believe that none of us picked Kansas City after everything.
Dude, but why
yeah.
would we? Why would we, bro? They've been playing like garbage. That's why, dude. You know me. You guys know me. How I like the freaking Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. You guys know that. I pick them week after week after week. Last week, something told me they've been playing garbage the last 4 to 5 weeks, to almost a month. Look at their record, proved it. They were
That's
4-4 after 5-5 after last week. They made up this week,
That's
but
true.
they were 5-5, dude. That's why nobody went with them, because by the way they were playing, with the record they had after last year making it to the Super Bowl.
All right. Good point, D-Man. All right. Next game on the list. New York Jets at the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore 23, Jets 10.
I think it should have been more than that. I think the Ravens should have beat the Jets more than that, bro. And they got a good team. The Jets got a good team, but I mean, not for the Ravens and that team, dude. I think it should have been more.
Who won the Baltimore New York one on the spread there, Wolf?
Hang on, give me just a second.
All right.
Oh, excuse me. That Sunday night game and that Monday night game, dude. Well, that's all I'm gonna say. Wow, that Sunday night and that Monday night game was crazy.
All right, sorry about that. What game are we on here?
Baltimore and New York Jets.
Let's see here. All right, so everybody went with the Ravens. Ted said Ravens by 11, so he was the closest. D-Man was the only one that went with the Jets, and I think I know why he went that route.
Yeah, the quarterback, bro, Justin Fields.
Yeah, Justin Fields got benched, D-Man.
Yeah, I didn't know that until afterward. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Next up.
I didn't know that till the game started. I didn't know that, and I thought he was playing because the week before he played. I don't know why he got benched, but I'll figure that out this week.
Yeah.
Well, another thing is well, at least why I thought you went with the Jets is because the Jets have been so random this year. They've sucked against teams that really statistically they should have won, but then against the teams that they should have got pulverized by, they beat.
They beat exactly that was my thinking, bro. Exactly what you just said, bro. That was my thinking last week when I picked them.
All right.
You guys got to remember, me and Wolf stayed on the messenger call 5 hours and a half watching highlights from the college football this week. Just to let you guys know, we stayed on the messenger call for over 5.5 hours. 5 hours watching highlights from the college football.
I believe it. All right. So moving on to the next game. Cleveland at Las Vegas. Cleveland 24, Las Vegas 10. And I did see this morning or yesterday that Las Vegas did fire Chip Kelly as the offensive coordinator.
Wow.
Correct, but I mean Cleveland. It wasn't just a win; it was a absolute ass whooping.
Did you see how good Shedeur Sanders did?
Shedeur Sanders was what was it, 11 of 20, for 200 and something odd yards, and
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
like 2
I'll
touchdowns.
tell you right now what he had. Hold on. Let me tell you. I'll tell you right now what he had. Hold on.
Check that one.
Sanders had 11 for 20, 209 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Geno Smith had 30 for 44, 286 yards for 1 TD.
Yeah.
But he came out there, and this statistic right here may surprise y'all. Shedeur Sanders is the first Cleveland Brown to start at his first start and win since 1995.
By the way, go ahead and finish up, Wolf.
That was his first start, and he's earned the second time starting this upcoming weekend. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, even though Cleveland's more than likely out of the playoff picture, but if Sanders keeps playing like that, Cleveland might be a team we might have to watch. Anyway, moving on to the next game. In overtime, Jacksonville at Arizona. In overtime, Jacksonville 27, Arizona 24. By the way, Wolf, before that, who won the Cleveland Las Vegas one on the spread?
Not a single one of us went with Cleveland.
Wow. Wow.
That goes back to how they were playing the week before. Who was hurt? Who we knew was hurt before the game started. Who we knew? Who we talked about. It goes back to them picking on how they played the week before. We do that a lot. We go by off of the week how they played the previous week, and we shouldn't. We shouldn't. We got to remember these guys practice. They practice during the week. Some of them get hurt during the week that we don't know about. We don't know about until Sunday before the game starts.
All right.
Hey, but a TMI joke here for y'all. We all 5 of us can say this. We take to the Browns to the Super Bowl almost every day.
Yeah, that's true. By the way, good joke, Wolf. Who won the Jacksonville Arizona game?
Cool.
I'm sorry, what was that, Brett?
Who got the spread on the Jacksonville Arizona game?
Jacksonville, Arizona.
What the hell is going on?
The closest was Angel on that one, and D-Man was the only one to go for Arizona.
Wow. Next up, Philadelphia at Dallas, and in an upset, Dallas 24, Philadelphia 21.
Yeah, I was surprised that Dallas came all the way back. They were down 21-0 in the first half, and they just came out of nowhere in the second half. Me and D-Man were the only ones that chose Dallas, and we both said Dallas by a touchdown.
And that game was a must-win for them, dude. That was a must-win. If they did not win that game, people were getting fired off of that coaching staff. If the Cowboys did not win that game, somebody would have been fired right there. During the middle of the damn season, somebody would have got fired off of the Cowboys if they did not win that game.
Good point.
May have been the coach. We don't know. But somebody would have been fired.
All right. Moving on to the next game. Atlanta at New Orleans. Atlanta 24, New Orleans 10.
All right, so the closest on that one goes to Angel.
All right. The Sunday night game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams beat the Buccaneers 34-7.
More than beat, if you ask me. It was a beatdown.
Why is Baker Mayfield still playing football? Why is Baker Mayfield still in the NFL? He ain't done a darn thing since he's been in the NFL with any of the teams he's been on.
True.
Well, the thing is that he wanted to be on Tampa Bay so bad, but he plays like shit.
My point exactly, though, Wolf. What did he do with any of the teams he's been on? Nothing.
Who remembers when he got traded off the Cleveland Browns? All right, the first game he played against the Cleveland Browns, I believe it was Tampa Bay and Cleveland. He actually made a completion to the Cleveland Browns, and he threw an interception to one of the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, that was on his first play. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. It was his first play as the other team's quarterback, and he made a complete and he threw a pick right to the Cleveland Browns, dude. And there was memes all over Facebook. Baker Mayfield made a completion to the Cleveland Browns for once. It was freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
All right, so L.A. Rams. D-Man was the closest. He said Rams by 21.
All right. And now the final game.
I didn't speak honestly. That game, I saw a lot of the highlights during the game. I honestly didn't think it was going to be that close. I mean, I thought it was going to be closer. My fault. I thought from the highlights I was seeing during the game while the game was on.
Right.
Moving on to the last game of the review, which was the Monday night game, Carolina at San Francisco. San Francisco 20, Carolina 9.
You know
Yeah,
that
I
was
was the only one that said Carolina, but it didn't quite go the way I expected it to either. The closest one on that one goes. It's a two-way tie between Ted and Angel.
All right.
got the TV playing in the background.
Me.
Actually,
Angel, pause that TV.
I'll lower the volume on it.
Yeah, lower the volume because I can hear
All
it.
right. All right.
I honestly didn't hear it this time.
I heard it. That's why I asked who's playing the TV in the background because I heard it.
Oh.
I'm watching
All right.
wrestling right now.
Go ahead. Where we at right now? We are on the Monday night game. So what you need to do, Brett, stay on the NFL,
That's
go
what
to
I'm
week,
doing.
and then go backwards. We'll end with like we did last week with college football.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
All right. You ready, Wolf?
Yeah.
All right. Starting off on Thanksgiving Day, the first matchup is Green Bay at Detroit.
I have an issue with one of these games, and I'm gonna tell you why when we get to the game. That's on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna tell you
All right.
the issue
Now,
once we
now,
get to it.
I will go first on this. And this is it's Green Bay and Detroit. This is a must win for Detroit. Okay, this is a must win. If Detroit don't win, there's no way in hell anything's happening with them. My, what is the spread on it, Brett?
Detroit by 3.
I am gonna say Detroit by 3. I was literally gonna say that because it's a must win for Detroit.
You can go ahead and go next, D-Man.
Nah, dude, I don't want to even pick this because I don't like either one of the teams. But if I had to pick, like he said,
That's kind of
the
quiet
closest
today.
team out of those two teams to me, the Bears,
I don't know
is
why.
Detroit. I want them to lose, so I'm gonna go with Love by 10. The Green Bay Packers by 10. But we got to remember,
Woo!
it's in Detroit. It's in Detroit. Let's not forget it's there.
Green Bay by 10. That's a steep one there, D.
I
Yeah.
know it. I know it. I just put a number out there because, like I said,
I'll go next. The question is, though, which Detroit team is going to show up? The one who falls flat on their face when they lose, or the Detroit team that will actually kick a lot of butt and play like the Detroit that we've known them to play as?
okay, so Detroit. Look, dude, they played against I mean, don't get me wrong, it's David on the quarterback for the Giants, but still, they let the Giants stay close to them. And then now
Okay.
you're going to be playing this week. You'll be playing the Green Bay Packers, which is a better team than the Giants.
Okay. Someone do me a favor real quick. Go see if there's an actual stat for this. Can someone Google what is Detroit's record on Thanksgiving Day?
Detroit has an all-time Thanksgiving Day record of 37 wins, 45 losses, and 2 ties.
Ooh, with that being said, here's my official pick. Because of that, I don't like the odds Detroit has. The game may be in Detroit and they may be wearing possibly their throwback uniforms, but I think Green Bay is going to be too much. I actually am going to go with D-Man and say Green Bay by 10.
And look though, it says here, Detroit Lions have won 33 times on Thanksgiving. Oh, hold on, where are my dang glasses going now? Thanksgiving, giving them the most wins of any team. That's of any team that's ever played on Thanksgiving. They're under 500.
I still think Green Bay's going to beat them on Thanksgiving. I got Green Bay by 10. What say you, Wolf?
It's hard to go against the Gibbs Montgomery tandem in the backfield, but you
Yeah.
got Micah Parsons, the number one run stopper, playing on Green Bay. Only because I'm a Detroit fan, I'm going to go with heart here. I'm going to say Detroit by
Don't go with your
7.
heart. Don't go with your heart, bro. Don't go with your heart. Can't do that.
Well, I'm going to this time.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right. So the next game after that, do we want to call this one the Thanksgiving Day game of the day?
I actually
No, I
think
gotta
the
go with
Detroit
that one.
Green Bay is the game of the day, but a lot of people would disagree with me on that.
What team is in the afternoon? Hold on. What game is in the afternoon?
Kansas City at
Bengals
Dallas.
and the Ravens.
No. Okay, so that game in the afternoon,
It's Kansas City at Dallas.
I would
That's the
call that the
afternoon.
game of the day. I would call that one the game because it is while everybody's eating, everybody's sitting down eating, watching the Thanksgiving, the middle game. Around that time that game is on, everybody's going to be eating or just getting done eating.
That's exactly my point, though. Everybody's going to be eating. The views are going to be down because they're spending time with family.
Mm.
The
Correct.
game of the week is going to be the one right after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and everybody tunes in to watch their football game.
Oh, yeah.
Is this one of the games that Jeff has stats on, Wolf?
Both of them actually.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, what do you got for stats on the Kansas City and Dallas?
All right. Season stats for both teams. Kansas is scoring an average of 25.2 points per game. They're allowing 18.3 points per game. Dallas averages 29.1 points a game, and they're allowing 28.5 points per game. So that's the points. Average yards per game, Dallas is actually outgaining Kansas City 387.3 by exactly 376. And
really good.
but Dallas has more turnovers than the Chiefs do. Dallas has 14 to just 8 for Kansas City. So
Thanks for the stats there, bro.
yeah. Sorry you didn't hear the Green Bay Detroit stuff. Somehow the connections weren't right.
All right.
All right, Ted. We'll get you caught up when you come up.
Sounds good.
All right. So, who wants to start first on the Kansas City and Dallas game?
Actually, I'll go first. I've got Dallas by a field goal.
Anybody want to know what the spread is?
Let it rip.
We'll leave that spread, do the spread to after everybody picks.
All right.
Yeah. Save the spreads until after.
I think I'll go next. I think Dallas is good at home, and Kansas City though will put up a fight because they have a short week this week. I just see Dak having a good game. I actually like Dallas as well. I'll take Dallas by 3 points.
Dude, just another hard one for me. Why are these games so hard this week, man?
I know, right? Oh, right.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. It doesn't. These first two games are like, I don't even want to pick them, but I have to. I got to go with the Chiefs, dude. I got to go with the Chiefs by at least 10, dude.
I knew that was coming.
Okay.
Yep.
I got to go with the Chiefs. And it's not the fact that I'm going off of last week's game. Dak played good last week. He did. But you got to remember, he's coming off of a 4-day rest, not a whole week. He's only coming off a 3-day practice this week, even if they're practicing all this week, maybe 1 or 2 days. But he's still in a short season, or short week after playing
true.
Sunday?
That's true.
It's a short week for
Yeah.
and that whole entire team.
All right.
But
And the
this is one thing I'm going to add to this though. Since the passing of Neeplin. They have been playing with so much heart.
No, I agree.
I feel like they're playing the rest of this season for
For him,
him and his family.
for
I
sure.
found out that the mom and the girlfriend went in and talked to the team at halftime when they were behind 21-0. And did you see the way they played in that second half?
Oh wait.
Do you know Dak Prescott donated $1 million to that family?
Yeah, I
Of
know.
his own money. He donated $1 million to Keeneland's family.
Hey, Taco.
Anyway,
Yeah, but yeah, did you see how they played in the second half though? Like
Oh
for
yeah, for
real,
sure. So,
they
shit,
played
yeah.
like they were a Super Bowl team. I mean, they were playing
Yeah.
beast mode.
Yeah.
we still have
No, I
one.
agree.
Yeah, we have one picker left. All right, Angel, what say you?
Okay, now here's my pick on this. No way in hell is Kansas City winning this game. Dallas wants that playoff right, so they are going to play their heart out and take it to Kansas City. And I say Dallas by 10.
Hey, Wolf, I need you to do something on that ticker on the bottom.
Okay.
I need you to change the end of it where you're saying 10% at purchase and switch purchase to checkout, please.
Nice catch.
Yeah, and that caught it out. It's been going in my peripheral vision since he put it up there, and I just now really caught what it was. I read the whole thing.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so we're all done on that game. Next game, Brett,
All right.
the evening game on Thanksgiving.
Yep, the Thanksgiving night game from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens.
This is the game I have an issue with. This is the game that I have an issue. Why are they showing two new teams that have never played on Thanksgiving? And
I know.
You're taking the Bears that almost played almost every Thanksgiving since I was a kid. Maybe the exception of one or two when they were doing real garbage on Thanksgiving. You take them off for freaking Bengals and Baltimore game. I think that
And not to mention
Philadelphia
that
game and Bears game. I think that Philadelphia and Bears game would have been the better night game than the Baltimore and Cincinnati game. Put the Bears
I
in
can
there.
agree.
Yes.
I concur on that, D-Man.
But also, they took away the Washington Redskins from the Thanksgiving Day Classic too, which I think they should get the Redskins name back for one, and for two
And you
they
know
need to
that
put
they
them back
are. The
on
NFL is
Thanksgiving.
talking with the nation on. The nation is trying to allow the NFL to start and sports start using the Indian logo again. The
Yeah,
nation that they told the NFL. I know for a fact, 1,000% they told the NFL and they told the Major League Baseball that you guys can use it. Now I guess they're trying to come up when they're allowing them, the sports, to bring it back. The Indian
no,
back as their mascot.
not only that, D-Man, but they're actually suing because they say it's discrimination that they took them out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're using their image. You're using the Indian Chiefs image. Okay, this is what they're saying. You guys are using it. You didn't get our permission. You've been using it for all these years. We haven't made a thing off of you using our Chiefs image. That's why they stopped. Now I guess they have an agreement with the NFL and baseball to allow them to use it again. When it's going to happen, I don't know. But I know that they had talks with them, both sports.
All right.
Whether it's allowed to come back, I don't know. But yeah, that's the issue I have with it. Now, going back to the pick, what is the spread on that game? I know we said we wait to the end, Brett, but
If you're wondering what the spread is, it's Baltimore by 7.
That's rich.
I'm gonna have to go with. I see it being a little closer. I'm gonna go with Baltimore by 5.
That's a good pick, D-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question is, I'll go next. I know Lamar Jackson was listed as questionable. The question is, will he play Thursday night? If he does, I see Baltimore winning this game, and I see him winning it handily. But if he doesn't play, I see the game being much closer. I'll jump on the speculation that Lamar Jackson does play, and I'll say Baltimore by 14.
Nice.
All right, I'll go next. Just a reminder. They're talking Joe Burrow is back.
Yep.
And Cincinnati, for whatever reason, is a little bit better with Burrow. For whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I still foresee Baltimore, but I've only got them by 3.
Ooh. Just got a field goal. Very nice.
What say you, Angel?
I'm gonna say, with Burrows being back, if it is true, I'm gonna say it ain't gonna be a blowout game. It's gonna be an interesting game. Upset. Bengals
definitely
by
gonna be an
3.
interesting game anyway. It's definitely gonna be an interesting game.
I'm going with the Bengals by 3.
Nice.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. Next, the Friday game. I think Jeff has stats for this one. Chicago at Philadelphia.
Oh, that. Well, I didn't know that was on the agenda, too.
I didn't know if you had stats for that or not.
No, I said Green Bay, Detroit, Dallas, Kansas City, and
Giants and
New
Pats.
England and Giants.
Okay, never mind. So
Thank you.
let's go to the straight picks on Friday, November 28th. You got Chicago at Philadelphia. I'll go first on this one. Philadelphia had a big upset loss to Dallas last weekend, and they're back at home. They'll probably be playing for revenge. They'll probably be playing angry because they lost a critical NFC East game. And Chicago's coming in on a pretty decent streak themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I see this game being close. I say closer than the experts think. I say Philadelphia by 3. Who wants to go next?
Well, I see it being a close game, and I can't stand the Birds. I hate them with a passion.
I figured you would.
But I just don't see Chicago pulling through. I got Philadelphia by 1 point.
Ooh.
Yeesh.
I'm pulling the Price is Right.
I know where D-Man is going with this one, so let's hear D-Man.
Do you really? Do you really? Do you really? If you didn't hear what I said earlier, then you didn't know what I meant by that.
Oh, I
If you
probably didn't hear
did,
you
you didn't know what
earlier.
I meant by that.
Yeah. So it's your pick, bro.
You knew I'm going with the Bears. I'm going with the Bears by 2.
The Bears.
All right. What say you, Angel?
You really think that I'm going to go against my Bears, dude? Have you
No.
ever heard me going against my
All right.
Bears?
I've never heard D-Man go against the Bears. Never,
No,
ever.
I've never heard him do it either.
I don't care if
So-
we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs or we're playing the 2015-17 Patriots. I'm still going with the Bears.
That's true.
Look what we did when we went to the Super Bowl with the Indianapolis Colts and Peyton Manning. I still went with the Bears. Knowing we were going to get whooped, I still went with the Bears.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, but I got the Bears by 2 if you got that, Wolf. I got the
Yeah,
Bears by 2. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be, honestly, It's going to be another one of them come from freaking behind game. And they're going to win by a field goal, and it's going to be by 2 points. It's going to be another field goal winning game for them.
What say
That's
you,
exactly.
Angel?
I'm going with the Chicago Bears by 3.
Not a bad pick. I mean, it could happen though.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm right in the middle of that 1 and 3, so I'm good. I'm good if I'm right there. I'm right in the middle of you both.
All right.
I know.
Moving on to the Sunday games. These are all first off, these are the 12 o'clock games. First up, San Francisco at Cleveland. Who wants to take first dibs on that one?
All right.
First, bro, because Purdy's back. He played last week.
Yeah, Purdy did
What was
play.
the
He
score
did.
last week? Hold on, let me see that game. Hold on, let me go back up real quick.
It was the Monday night game. It was last night's game.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so he won that game. I know, never mind. I'm going to go with the 49ers, dude. He's going to have a big game. He's going to have another big week. I'm going to go with the 49ers by 13.
Who?
I'll go
I
last.
don't know about
You
that,
go.
D.
You go ahead and
Dude, they're
pick,
playing
Angel.
at
Who do you
3-8
got?
Cleveland. Cleveland's 3-8, dude.
Shador Sanders is going to light it up.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
What say you, Angel?
I'm gonna go with San Fran. Purdy's back. Kittle's good.
Mm-hmm.
Bosa's back on the line. Shador never faced nobody like Bosa before. Okay?
Why you think I said
Okay.
13? Why you think I said 13?
I'm gonna go San Fran by 10.
I
That's
think Brock Purdy is due to have a big game again. Even though Shador Sanders is playing really well for Cleveland, he has that one
Yeah.
game. Angel's right. He hasn't seen a defense like the 49ers and Bosa. I think Shador is going to get sacked at least 3 times. I got San Francisco by 7.
Who did Bosa play for in college?
Ohio State, I think.
Yep. It was Ohio State.
Yeah, man.
Just like Watts did at Wisconsin.
And what year did he graduate?
I'll check. Okay, let's see here. Nick Bosa.
2000.
What year did Nick Bosa graduate from Ohio State University? He left in 2018 to recover from an injury and prepare for the NFL draft. He never graduated.
So he's still left
Yep.
in 2018.
Yep.
He still was in the draft in 2019, the 2019 draft.
Yep.
Or it depends on when he left school, too. What month it was?
I'm just going to say this way,
It was
Bosa.
Nick Bosa's a beast.
Bosa lost against quite a few teams that he shouldn't have during that time frame with the Buckeyes.
Mhm.
And Bosa does have sporadic moments where he just forgets how to play. Just go back a couple of weeks ago and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Chris Brett.
I'm going to go with a shocker here. I'm going to go with Cleveland by 3.
Ooh, nice.
upset.
Oh, nice.
All right. Next up,
We're still waiting on you there, Brett.
I said San Francisco by 7.
Oh, 7. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Good job, Brett.
All right, next game from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Jacksonville at Tennessee.
That one's going to turn out.
You said Jacksonville,
Now,
Tennessee.
now,
Yeah, at Tennessee.
dude, Jacksonville's quarterback, man, he's getting back to his
Trevor
old ways.
Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. You got to remember, Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields came out in the same draft class. Trevor Lawrence, dude, he's wanting that Super Bowl, dude. What's their record right now? Hold on. 7-4
Like that.
against a 1-10 team. I'm picking Jacksonville by 18.
That's actually a good
Tennessee's
pick,
been
man.
garbage this year. Tennessee's been garbage on both sides of the field.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm also gonna pick. I'm gonna say Jacksonville too. I'm gonna say Jacksonville by at least 14 points. What say you, Angel?
I'm going with you, Brett. Jacksonville by 14.
All right, Wolf.
I mean, I think Jacksonville's going to win. Don't get me wrong, but Jacksonville's in one of those predicaments where that game could very easily become a trap game for them. With that being said, I think they might even have a little bit of a struggle bus. Let's keep in mind it's going to be cold and rainy, possibly even snowy. I'm going to say Jacksonville will win, but it's only going to be by 3.
You and I is leading Chicago.
All right.
Oh
Next
boy,
game.
when you guys get to that game, boy, you guys are gonna hate me.
All right. Next up, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, Houston at Indianapolis. I'll go first. I'm gonna say Indianapolis is gonna be good at home again this week. Houston don't stand a chance. I got Indianapolis by 7.
I got Indianapolis by 10, man.
What say you, Angel?
I have Indy by 5.
All right. What say you, Wolf?
I'm actually kind of along the same lines as Angel here. Indianapolis, for whatever reason, kind of struggled this last week. Houston, however, has been doing really well here of late. I want to use another interstate name. I'm going to go Indy by 4. I-4.
Nice. Interesting enough, Wolfie and the gang, the spread on that game is Indianapolis by 5.
Oh, wow. I know that right on the money.
Next up, New Orleans at Miami. Who wants to go first on this one?
Dude,
I'll go first
I
on
don't
this
know.
one.
All right, Angel,
I'll go
go ahead.
first on this. What? Who is it now? It's Miami and who?
New Orleans.
New Orleans Saints.
In Miami. They're in Miami.
What team is Miami going to bring to play? That's my question.
That's what I'm asking
What
too. I'm
team
asking that too.
is Miami going to bring the Tua factor to Tyreek? But Tyreek's out, right? Tyreek's been out.
Yeah, he's
Tyreek's in rehab, right?
Yeah, Tyreek's out for the season.
All right. So the question is, who is Miami going to bring to the field? Are they going to bring the Miami team that is freaking just 2 passes and done touchdown? Or are they going to bring a team that's just mediocre? Because New Orleans ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
This is what scares me right now. What team is Miami gonna bring? Because if Miami brings that crappy team, I'm gonna say upset with New Orleans. New Orleans by 3.
Ooh, good pick. Good pick. What say you, D-Man?
Who's the Saints quarterback?
Ooh,
I think it's a rookie right now playing.
is it Jacoby Brissett? I can't remember.
Tyler Show is the quarterback. Shougha.
Spencer Rattler. It's Spencer Rattler is the quarterback. Then it's Tyler. Tyler's the backup. It's Spencer Rattler is the quarterback. That's right. He's the starter.
But Spencer's hurt though right now, right?
Okay, if he's hurt, then it will be Tyler. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know Tyler I've never seen him play, so I'm gonna go with the Dolphins by 3. I've never seen this dude play. No, I've seen Rattler highlights all day, but I've never seen any of his. So I'm gonna go with the Dolphins by 3.
Both teams are on the struggle bus, but I think Miami having the home field is going to really help them out. I will go with D-Man, and I will say Miami by 3.
All right. So the way I'm looking at it from now on is I want to keep asking myself, well, if I was putting money on it, I would go for, and that's how I'm basing my picks now. So, with that being said, I'm going to say Miami also, but I'm only going by a point because I think it's going to come down to a last second situation. Last second touchdown to save it, last second field goal to save it. It's going to be down to the end.
Interesting enough, the spread on the game is Miami by 6. So, next game. At MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The Atlanta Falcons at the New York Jets.
Jets.
Okay.
Jets at Jets.
Jets. By 7, by a touchdown. I'm going with the upset, dude. Going with the upset. I'm going with the upset, dude.
Now here's the thing. Like the same thing with Miami. What team is Atlanta gonna bring to play? You know?
That's why I'm going
Because
with the upset. That's why I'm going with the upset.
Atlanta. Here's my thing. Atlanta, like, they'll play good for a couple games, and then they'll turn into real shit downhill.
Okay, those two records, you got a 2-9 Jets playing against a 4-7 Atlanta, bro. So they're both under par. But the Jets are, I'm calling that an upset. Those are their records.
I'm gonna agree with D-Man here. Jets all the way. By 3. Jets by 3.
Isn't that what I said? Or did I say by 7? I think I said by 7.
You said by 70.
All right.
Kirk Cousins don't mess around, and Kirk Cousins, I think, is going to have a great game. Sorry, D-Man. Sorry, Angel. Not so fast. I'm going to say Atlanta by 3. What say you, Wolf?
But that's the same thing. That's the same thing like with the Falcons, what Angel said. What Justin Fields are we going to get?
Exactly.
What was your pick there, Brett?
We're going to get the Justin Fields that played with Chicago, or we're going to get the Justin Fields that played with Pittsburgh?
I was saying Atlanta by 3.
Sounds like Ted's trying to get back home.
What say you, Wolf?
Maniacs. I try to go to public. Yeah, Thanksgiving shopping, guys. If you need to go shopping, you better go like tonight or first thing in the morning. Like, because I tried to go to Publix and Walmart and I couldn't even find a parking spot. Remember, it's Thanksgiving, so just telling you guys, if you haven't gotten your food, you better go tonight around 10, or you better go tomorrow at 6 or 7 in the morning.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, all I got to do is mail out my stuff and got a couple tickets. That's all I was able to do. Get no shopping done. Bad, real bad. Oh man, somebody broke my neighbor's window. I think.
Oh, dude.
That's
Space Tacos, what's up, Space
maybe it
Taco?
just broke.
Lala
Stink
girl,
like
how
hell
you
when it
doing,
rains
Lala
in there.
girl?
Hi, Elena. All right, so I too am going with Angel on this one. I've got the Jets by 3.
Wow, I'm the only one on the Atlanta bus.
Well, until we figure out what Ted's picking. Yeah. Once he gets inside and the signal's up, we'll let him get caught up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
He's down by what 6 games? He's down 6 games right now. He's got 6 picks to make.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games there, D-Man.
9 games. Oh, we're at 9 already. Damn.
Yeah.
We're going pretty cool.
I know what I'm picking. I was listening to you guys. I was listening. You got to forget that I already got a preview from you guys.
All right, so
I already heard what everyone said.
So who you got there?
Ted. He's still trying to get in the house.
Okay.
You're asking me for a game?
Yeah, we're
The
asking
Atlanta
you.
Falcons
Yeah,
versus
that's me
the
first.
Jets.
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's Atlanta versus the Jets.
Is that the Jets or the Falcons?
It's at the
Hey.
Jets.
Atlanta versus the Jets. Wait, that's right. Where was it though? At the Jets? Man,
It's at Jets. Yes.
I'm gonna pick Atlanta by 3. I can't pick the Jets, guys. They just suck. I can't pick them.
All right, Brett. Go back to the beginning so he can go ahead and give his picks here.
All right, Ted. Here are the Thanksgiving Day games. The morning Thanksgiving Day game is Green Bay at Detroit.
Hold on, give me just another second. I'm in the door, but the door's not locked. Let me see right here. My door is locked. Hold on a second here.
Let's just wait for Ted to get situated before.
And at the end, I want to do something. I want to do something at the end of the NFL just so everybody can know what's going on. Okay.
Okay.
At the end of it, though, after we're done making all the picks for the NFL, I want to say something at the end there. Hi, Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy.
Let Ted catch back up first, and then we can go.
Yeah, I'm almost done here. Well, I'll go out there. I'll wash my hands. But I can. So you said who's the Thanksgiving Day game?
Green Bay at Detroit. The morning
That's
game.
the 12 o'clock game, by the way. That's the 12 o'clock game, by the way, and it's in Detroit.
Man, that's a tough game right there.
Mm-hmm.
I got that a 1-point win for somebody.
You got to pick somebody, one or the other.
I'm going to pick Detroit, I guess, only because they're at home. Detroit by 1 at home.
Okay.
All right, Ted. The afternoon game. Kansas City at Dallas, and the game is in Dallas.
Perry went quiet.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I either muted it or I don't know what happened. But my phone freaked out.
You want me to repeat that, Ted?
Yeah, the couple went nuts.
Kansas City at Dallas is the afternoon game. The game is in
I
Dallas.
think Kansas City's going to be playing their ass off because they want to make the playoffs. I'm going to have to say Kansas City by 3.
Everybody was low on that game. Just by the way, to let you know, everybody was under a touchdown, I think.
With the exception of D-Man, not D-Man, but Angel. Angel said Dallas by 10.
Yeah, I got a feel on
Okay,
Kansas
everybody
City.
else was under a touchdown.
Kansas City is desperate to make a playoff at this point.
Mhm.
I think they're going to bring their A game, man.
All right, Ted. Now the nightcap for Thanksgiving night: Cincinnati at Baltimore, and the game is in Baltimore.
Man,
an
you're
issue
right.
with the
Burrow,
game, Ted.
you're right. Burrow might come back. Lamar, I can't pick against Lamar, man. I got to go Baltimore by 3. It'll be a close game, though.
All right,
That's
Hey, but
exactly
now,
what
I
I
had an
said. Was
issue with that
Baltimore
game,
by
Ted.
3.
I had an issue with that game, Ted. Why would you not put the Bears and the Eagles on that night game or in the morning game? Either one of those two? And why would you put a team, the Ravens and the Bengals? Why would
Yeah, I know. That's up.
the Bears played on Thanksgiving more than any other team? That's up there practically. Besides Detroit, the Bears have played on more Thanksgiving Day games than any other team besides Detroit and the Cowboys, bro. Why would you not keep them there? That's the only issue I have with it.
all right.
Go ahead,
Ted.
Brett. Go ahead to the next one.
All right, Ted. So the Friday game, the Black Friday game, Chicago at Philadelphia, and the game is in Philadelphia.
I'm only going with Philly by 1, only because it's at Philly. Otherwise, I'd be picking Chicago all day.
All right, Ted. Here are the games that we've gotten so far. On Sunday, these are some of the 12 o'clock games. First up, San Francisco at Cleveland, and the game is in Cleveland.
Oh, hell no. San Fran's going to win that by 6.
I thought you were gonna say like 20 or something.
Mhm.
We're gonna jump way up there.
So you
All
don't
right.
think you don't think Shador Sanders is going to make a difference?
Nope.
Oh, excuse me. Anyway, Ted, next game. Jacksonville at Tennessee, and the game is in Nashville.
Hey, Tennessee has been playing a lot better, if you didn't notice. They only lost by 6 to Seattle. So I'm going to go Jacksonville by, man, I think maybe 8. That's it.
All right. Next game on the tap is Houston at Indianapolis, and the game is in Indianapolis.
Okay, Indianapolis just lost, and they're going to be pissed off. But that opponent is pretty damn tough. I got Indy by 4.
All right. So the next game on the list is New Orleans at Miami, and the game is in Miami.
Okay, it's very hot over here right now. These people. Oh, wait. What day is it going to be?
Sunday.
Okay, so wait, that's right. Their indoor team too. Okay, Miami's playing good right now because they want to keep McDaniel. So I'm going to say, yeah, you know what? I think Miami actually might win it. You go Miami by 3.
All right. And now we were just up to the Atlanta-New York game, which you just picked, correct, Ted?
Yeah, no way.
Yeah,
I didn't pick
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that was his first game he picked. Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
you said Atlanta by 3, Ted.
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
yeah. Okay, that's good.
We're all caught up now. So the next game, so there's only 2 games left of the 12 p.m. slot. The next one here is Arizona at Tampa Bay, and the game is in Tampa Bay.
Tampa's been getting their ass whipped lately. I think Tampa's going to win that by damn. Why am I keep picking it by 3? I guess by 3, Tampa Bay.
What say you, D-Man?
Quarterback in it. What's his name back for the Arizona?
Kyler Murray?
Yeah, he's quarterback in that game, right?
I think
I don't know.
I think Jacoby Brissett, I think, is still quarterbacking the team.
Mm-hmm.
Good quarterback, dude. He's still a good quarterback.
Yeah.
17 years in the NFL. He's on his 17th year. A lot of people don't know that man has been in the NFL for 17 years as a backup. Most of his career was as a backup quarterback. How
Mm-hmm.
many years out of 17 years was that man a starter?
Hardly.
A few times. A few times.
A
Few
few.
times.
Out of 17 seasons, though, I still see that he's going to win that game. I said that game. I'm going with the upset by 7. Arizona by 7.
Wow.
Okay. What say you, Angel?
I will give him. He's going to rush for at least 80 to 90 yards.
What game
Ooh.
are we talking about here?
Arizona
The
at Tampa
and
Bay.
Cardinals.
Arizona at Tampa Bay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Who's Arizona's quarterback?
Jacoby Brissett right now.
Kobe Brissett right now.
Remember where Brissett came from.
Yep.
The
Tampa
ones.
Bay is getting their ass whooped all the time, though. They're due to bust somebody's ass.
I think
I'm
it's
going to
be
say
Tampa Bay.
Brissett is going to get that victory this week that he
No,
well deserves by
no way.
7.
Tampa Bay's going to win the game.
Man, look at who their quarterback is.
You know,
Tampa
I
Look
think
at,
Bay's been getting their
look
butt
at. I'm going to tell you like this. Hold on, Teddy. Hold on. Yo, their quarterback is Baker Mayfield. Okay? You got to remember, Baker Mayfield is that guy that was on the Cleveland Browns, then got transferred to Tampa Bay. In his first
whooped.
game in Tampa Bay, he completed something that he could not do in his previous season, which was complete a pass to the damn Cleveland Browns.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
all
All
right.
right.
That's all I'm saying. Brissett is going
All
to
right.
get that victory that's well
Just
deserved.
watch and see. Tampa Bay's going to win by maybe 10.
I'm gonna
What you?
say. Oh, go ahead, Wolf.
I was saying, what you got, Brett?
I was gonna say I think the game's gonna be closer than people think. Tampa Bay's at home. They tend to be really good at home. I know Baker Mayfield's playing like crap. He's played like a budget comedian at the Apollo. I'm gonna say I agree with Angel. I think Jacoby Brissett and the Cardinals get it done. I'm gonna say Arizona by 7.
That was a good one there, Brett. All right. Well,
I just made that up. I just made that up.
all right. Well, I myself, I see this a redemption game for Tampa Bay. I've got Tampa Bay by 7.
See?
That's not a bad pick.
Whooping agrees with me.
All right. So the last of the 12 o'clock games from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Los Angeles Rams at the Carolina Panthers, and the game is in Carolina.
Ooh.
Does
Wait,
not matter. Rams by 14.
I don't know. Yeah, the Rams are pretty tough right now.
I agree with Wolfie. Rams by 14.
Man, I don't know. Carolina's playing better. I'm going to go Rams by 10.
What say you, D-Man?
I say the Rams by 14.
What say you, Angel?
I say Rams by 8.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting enough, guys, the spread is the Los Angeles Rams by 11.
Okay.
So, next game on the list. These are the afternoon games. The first one from Seattle, Washington, Minnesota at Seattle, and its game is in Seattle. I'll go first. I'm going to say no contest. Seattle by 14. What say you, Ted?
I agree.
Give me Washington and Mariota by 7.
We're doing Minnesota and Seattle, Wolf.
Oh, Minnesota. I thought you said Washington.
No, Minnesota and
No,
Seattle.
he said Minnesota.
Okay, hang on. Let me get this changed here.
I'm almost.
Then, I'm gonna have to think about that one for a minute.
You want us to come back to you, Wolf?
Yeah, go D man. Make your pick.
You know I'm not picking Minnesota, so you know I'm not. Ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Seattle by 7. I'm going with
All right.
Seattle by 7.
All right. What do you say, Ted?
I like Seattle by 8.
All right. What say you, Angel?
Okay, we are officially in week 13 of the NFL. Oh,
Yes.
as much as I regret to say this,
Oh.
the spoilers are out. Minnesota by 5.
Oh, upset. Wow.
I actually like that pick. Really, I've got Minnesota by 3.
I think it happens at any time, man.
Let's remember that Tennessee played Seattle close.
Yep. All right.
That's only in bed now.
So from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, you got Buffalo at Pittsburgh, and the game is in Pittsburgh. I'm going to go
calling
first
this the game of the week. I'm calling this the game of the week. The game of the week.
All in favor? Who's all in agreement with D-Man?
I agree on that.
All right.
I think Green Bay. I think Green Bay and Detroit's pretty dang good, but
yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So wait,
Green
who's
Bay
at Pittsburgh? Who's at Pittsburgh?
If you guys remember,
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
On Thanksgiving, on most Thanksgiving, when was the game of the week or the game of the weekend? Or it was always in the evening on Thanksgiving. They always had that evening game as game of the week on Thanksgiving. This one is not on Thanksgiving. Granted, it's not on Thanksgiving, but
it's Thanksgiving weekend though.
It's still exactly. It's still Thanksgiving Day weekend.
Easy.
That's why I'm calling this one for me is the game of the week. That Buffalo Bills and Steelers. That's just me.
Who do you got, D-Man?
I mean, the way that Josh Allen's been playing, and the way that what's their record? I know.
Well, they keep losing close games. I got Buffalo winning this big. You know what I mean? I think they're good. They know that they're not going to make playoffs, so I got them winning the game. I'm just trying to think of my points. I got them beating Pittsburgh.
I got Steelers with the upset, dude. I got Steelers with the upset to make break it to 500, and I got them winning by 3.
As much as
guess who's the quarterback on that team?
Aaron Rodgers.
No, no, it's Rudolph because
he's hurt.
Still hurt.
Yeah, he's still hurt.
He's still out with that wrist injury. He's still out with the wrist injury.
Yeah, I got a Buffalo by how much, man?
Well,
I got Buffalo by 6.
Guys,
I'm picking Buffalo by 6.
Oh man. My head and my fantasy says go with Buffalo, but my heart says go with the upset and take Pittsburgh. D-Man says don't often listen to your heart. I'm gonna take Buffalo, but I think it's gonna be closer. I'm gonna say Buffalo by 3. What say you, Angel?
This is gonna be one of those fight out games. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a real close game. I'm gonna even throw it up there and say that this game's gonna go into overtime. Okay?
Oh.
This game is going into overtime, and we're gonna see it come down.
Yeah, I got Buffalo by 6, so.
I'm going with.
Remember, man, Josh Allen never has 3 shitty games in a row.
You all aren't going to see you all ain't going to see this one coming out of me. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there right now. But go ahead, Angel.
I'm gonna say Pittsburgh by 3 in overtime.
Yeah, Wolfie's picking Buffalo. I already know it.
Let's see what Wolfie's got to say. Go for it, Wolf.
He's doing Buffalo. He sees what I see. They got to
I
make the
see.
playoff.
I see a struggling Buffalo team. Allen played horrible this last week.
No, he did. He
Pittsburgh is
did.
on a backup. Pittsburgh's on a streak right now. However, with Rodgers being out, there's some inconsistencies. You can't deny their D-man. Rudolph has always been inconsistent. This is also going to be a snow game because by Sunday it's supposed to be snowing there in Pittsburgh, and Buffalo's better in the snow. I'm actually going to say that it is going to be an overtime game, like Angel said, but I think it's going to end in a tie.
Wow, I did not see that
Ooh.
coming.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I thought Wolfie's going Buffalo all the way there.
That part of the country is going to get up to 12 inches of snow. Let's
Mhm.
not forget that. They're supposed to get up to that whole
my God.
northeast part of the country from like Indiana up towards Tennessee and up that way is all
Wolfie,
supposed to
I'm
get
gonna
this week up to 12 inches. Up to 12 inches.
Wolfie, I'm
in
gonna
that part of
finish
the country.
NFL and I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll send you my picks for college tomorrow.
Yeah, just send them in that group chat.
Yeah, just type it out for me and I'll just pick the teams. I'll screenshot it, highlight the teams, and like, 'cause I gotta be working 5 hours. I have not slept at all.
All right, we'll get this so that way.
Who did you say, Ted? Buffalo by how much?
I know, it's funny. I'm glad you didn't write it down because I'm sitting there flip flopping my numbers. I still see it being. I'm going to up it from 6. I'm going to go 8 points. Buffalo. I'm up in my shit. I think it's Buffalo by 8.
Okay.
I said
right.
6. I'm about to bump it to 11 even.
All right, next game from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Los Angeles Chargers. Ted, the game is in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's basically home field for both almost. So yeah, I'm going with the Chargers. They're overdue to get a nice win. The Raiders couldn't win for shit right now. They can't win a game if it was handed to them. So I'm going to go AFC Chargers by 5. I still think Vegas is going to give them some trouble. Yeah, I'll go by 5 Chargers.
This is an AFC West rivalry, old AFL rivalry. If you go back to the old American Football League days, when it was LA versus Oakland, San Diego versus Oakland.
Yeah, remember it was what was it? San Diego. It was San Diego Chargers versus Oakland Raiders. Remember?
Yeah, but if you guys were paying attention to the news, I said earlier in the show that Las Vegas did fire offensive coordinator Chip Kelly this week.
Yeah, that's not good. Just flipped it up like that.
Therefore, Las Vegas has no offense, and I think their defense is crap. I got Los Angeles by 14.
Wow, it's pretty aggressive.
I'm right there with you. I got him. I'm not saying right there. I got the Chargers by 8.
What say you, Angel?
Oh wait, didn't Puppy Smurf leave?
No, not yet. He's waiting until the end of the NFL. But I heard one of the dogs barking. Maybe checking on the dogs right quick.
Yeah.
I myself, I've got the Chargers. But I'm gonna say by 10.
Hey, you want to hear something funny, Wolf?
What?
You're actually on point with the spread. The spread says Chargers by 10.
Oh, well, there you go.
All right. So the Sunday night game from Landover, Maryland, Denver at Washington, and the game is in Washington.
Hold on. Let me get my pick in.
Oh yeah.
All
Sorry,
right.
Angel.
So we're talking about Oakland against
Las Vegas against Los Angeles.
Yeah, the San Diego Chargers.
No, we're using old names. Las Vegas versus Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah.
All right,
He said Chargers by 20. That's what he said.
I said,
hell no, I ain't going Chargers by 20. That's freaking ridiculous. I'm going with my dude Uso. is saying Las Vegas
You
by
picking the
3.
Raiders? The sorry ass Raiders. You're picking them.
Yo, I'm picking those sorry ass Raiders. Silver and black, baby. Let's go. Gray and black. Gray and black
All right.
How much?
by 3.
All right.
Okay.
Now we're starting. Now to repeat, Angel. So listen carefully. I'll repeat this again. Tonight, the Sunday night game, Denver at Washington, and the game is in Washington. Pretty much Landover, Maryland, but it's Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
All right.
what? Why didn't I hear that right?
It's Denver Broncos,
Oh,
Washington
Denver.
Commanders.
But at Washington, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Washington.
Damn, I don't know about this one, man. Washington's due to show up. I mean, I'm going to pick Denver, but I don't know how much. By
I'm gonna say Denver. I'm just saying it right off the rip. Denver by 9.
I like that. I like that pick, Angel. I'm going to say Denver by 10.
Somewhere close to that.
That's gonna be a shootout. Not so bad. Not so bad. That's gonna be a shootout. That's gonna be a shootout. Jaden Daniels against Bo Nix. You think one of the others is just gonna take off in that game? I'm gonna
Wait,
have
they're
to go
hurt.
with
They're
Washington.
hurt.
No. Daniels is out for the season, D. It's
Yeah.
Mariota.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Nix is also hurt, right? I think.
He was injured, but I think he's back.
Yeah, he's busted up. Hold on, man. Let's check it out. Is Bo Nix playing this week?
Yes, Bo Nix is playing this week as the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos. Their upcoming game is against the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills are favored to win.
How they got that
No.
wrong?
They got that wrong.
They got that.
Yeah, they got that wrong. That's old. I don't know if Bo Nix is really playing or not.
I think he's playing, but he's still banged up.
And he gets that one good pop. Forget it. It's a wrap.
What the hell? Everybody went panel happy. I see Honeybee did a panel, Lucy did a panel, Jimmy C did a panel, and Shorty Michelle's doing a panel. What the hell's
Really?
going
Okay,
on? Everybody's
yes,
doing
Bo Nix is
panels.
scheduled to
That's
play
a-
Week 13 against the Washington Commanders. Denver Broncos
Okay.
quarterback will be the starter
I'll
for
go
Sunday's
Denver
night game.
I'm going to go Denver by 11.
What's
I'm
your
gonna go
pick,
with
Wolf?
Denver by 7. I'm going with Denver by 7.
Not a bad pick, D-man. What did it say you, Wolf?
Normally, I would say give me Mariota, but not against Denver. I've got Denver by 3.
What did you say, Angel?
I said
9.
Denver by 9.
All right. Now, Angel, this is our game on Monday, December 1st from Foxborough, Massachusetts. The New York Giants versus We the Ones, the New England Patriots.
Yo,
The
D-man,
game
put
is
it
not
up.
for-
Whoa, wait. Is
D-man,
it
put it
Giants at
up.
the Patriots? Is it at
Yep.
the Patriots?
Yeah, it's at New England.
Oh, shit. I'm definitely picking Patriots.
You know
And
what?
once again, it will probably be in the snow.
Hey,
Yeah.
Angel. Here's one of the reasons why I'm definitely picking New England on this one. Remember back 2007, 2008, when the Giants screwed us out of a perfect season?
Yep.
That I have never forgiven the New York Giants for that. And therefore,
And
that's why
that's
I'm
why I'm
heavily
picking
picking
them
New
again.
England.
And that's why I'm. Oh, who's the one game that who was the one team they lost to that year?
It was in the Super Bowl, and it was the Giants.
No, there was another team that beat them in the regular season.
No, not
No.
But back in 2007, 2008, they went 18-1, D-man. The one loss was to the Giants in the Super Bowl. Had they beat
No, they had a regular season loss, too, though.
No, they did not.
No.
It was
They-
against
they
Miami
weren't-
no, they
Dolphins.
didn't.
It was against the Miami Dolphins. It was against the Miami Dolphins when they did
No.
the trick play.
That
Yeah.
year that they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl, they only had one loss, and that was in the
I'm
Super
not
Bowl.
talking about that year.
What was
I
New
said there
England
was
Patriots
another
record
season
in 2007?
that the Miami Dolphins beat them and stopped them from going in a full regular season. It was the Miami Dolphins. Not that year. There was another year Miami beat them on a trick play, and Gronkowski slipped and fell, and they stopped him from with the Miami Dolphins. Look it up.
Mhm.
It was
Okay,
another
are you
season.
are you talking about the year that New England went and played the Colts and
Uh,
Manning won?
2007.
If you're talking
2007.
about the,
Can I? There will.
yeah, go ahead, Brett.
2007, the Patriots were 16-0 in the regular season. They did not lose a regular season game at all, guys.
Oh, I thought they lost one.
Nope, it was in the Super Bowl they lost to the Giants. And me and Angel have never forgiven the Giants for that. Haven't we?
And
Angel?
I'm saying this right now. Yo, we the ones. The Giants have been doing real crappy. There's no way they're gonna come into Foxborough, especially if it's snowing, and take that game. Okay? New England by 10.
It's funny. Same thing I had. New England by 10.
I'm gonna say New England's gonna put a hurting on the Giants. New England by 14. And I'm saying that big spread because I'm never forgiving the Giants for 2007.
Well, I'm only doing that because of the snow. The snow usually has a lower scoring game.
That's true too.
That's why I'm saying New England by 3.
What say you, D-Man?
Put it up, D-Man. Put
I'm
it
going with the
up.
Dolphins, dude. Because they're just talking shit. I'm going with the other team by 3, just because they're just talking shit.
The Giants by 3. All right. That concludes our NFL. So, Angel, you probably want to get to sleep now because that concludes our
Yeah.
NFL stuff. So,
I gotta be working 5 hours, guys.
well, thanks for stopping
Yeah,
up, Angel.
we'll talk, guys. Y'all take it easy. Have a good night. Yo, D-Man, just remember, we the ones, baby.
Hey, Angel, we the ones. You and your wife and your family have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'll
Happy
pick
Thanksgiving,
Angels.
guys.
I'm going to pick Angels college games for him.
No, the hell you ain't, Teddy.
All right.
Oh, wait. I got one more thing to say before I leave. Because I see Chrissy in the chat. Chrissy, you done jinxed me. I gotta close my store tonight and go tomorrow morning and do those damn fryers. You done jinxed me, Chrissy.
You like oil, though. You like to change oil.
Okay.
Motherfucker, I don't, man. It's funny.
Hey, before we move on to the college stuff, I think D-Man said he wanted to say something about the NFL stuff.
I'm not sure who this is, but Homelander, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. It is appreciated. We're talking about NFL and NCAA football.
What were you going to say there, D-Man?
He ran away to Puerto Rico on a slow boat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pick Angels college games for him.
All right, well, take
Me
care
and
of
yourself. So I just want to hear what D-Man has to say about the NFL.
He's not. He's.
I did want to say something. I did want to say something about the NFL before we went off the NFL. Let me go.
Yeah, I've got a lot of close games this week.
Okay, your AFC standings by division. Okay, you got the Patriots, the only team with double-digit wins this season so far. Only team so far. They're at 10-2. The Bills are at 7-4. The Dolphins at 4-7. The Jets in the AFC East is 2-9. The AFC North, you got the Ravens at 6-5. The Steelers at 6-5. They're tied. The Bengals at 3-8, and the Browns at 3-8. AFC South, you got the Colts winning that division at 8-3. The Jaguars are 7-4. You got the Houston Texans are 5-5. Then you got the Tennessee Titans are 1-10. They're the only team with a 10-loss season record this year. Then you
Tennessee should just tank the season. There's no need to win any more games. They just need to go for the number one pick.
Broncos are the AFC West. The Broncos are up number 1, 9-2. You got the Chargers at 7-4. The Chiefs at 6-5. You got the Raiders at 2-9. Then you got the NFC. You
Hold
got
on, hold 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 on. Before you get into the NFC, you heard that the
go ahead.
Chiefs are at 6-5. They lose one more game,
They're
they're
probably
out of the
out.
playoffs.
Yep.
They'll be out.
But they are still in the hunt, though. The Chiefs are still in the hunt. They are still in the
If
hunt.
they lose,
Yeah, they are
if
still
they
in the hunt.
lose,
Yes.
they are in the hunt. But if they lose one more game, I'm sorry to say this, the
Yeah, they're
Chiefs
out.
are out.
They're out.
They're out.
No, 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 they're not, because I was watching this on NFL Today. Miami Dolphins at what is it, 4-7,
Yeah,
are
they're still in
actually
the hunt.
in the wild card hunt technically, because there's not enough teams with a winning record. So
It's true.
technically speaking, Kansas City will still be in the hunt.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
Wow.
All right, D-Man, go
Okay.
ahead and read it up.
And then the NFC, you got your NFC East Eagles at 8-3. You got the Cowboys at 6-6, 6-5, and 1. Let's not forget the 1. The Commanders are at 3-8, and then you got your Giants at 2-10. They're the second team that with 2 losses this year. Then you got my NFC North. I love to see this. I really love to see this. Chicago Bears at 8-3. Then you got right behind them, which the Packers jumped the Lions. The Lions were in second till last week when the Packers won and they lost. The Packers jumped to 7-3, and the Lions are 7-4. Then you got the Vikings, which I'm not worried about the Vikings this year. They're 4-7. The NFC South, you
You
got
guys
Yeah,
notice
the
D-Man hates the Vikings, man.
I do too. I don't blame you.
I can just
I
tell
got a
by the way he
nephew.
talks.
You go in his room. You go in my nephew's room. My nephew's is nothing but Minnesota Vikings all over his room.
Oh,
Being
heaven
our
help me.
family, being from Chicago, this is the only one in my family that has ever went and liked a team in our division, bro. And it's my nephew.
Oh wow.
So your
Shocking.
NFC South, you got Tampa Bay at 6-5. You got the Panthers at 6-6. You got the Falcons at 4-7, and then you got the New Orleans Saints at 2-9. Then the last one is the NFC West. You got the Los Angeles Rams at 9-2. The Seattle Seahawks at 8-3. So if the Seattle Seahawks win and the Rams lose, which aren't they playing each other? Wasn't that team playing each other? So who has Rams win? I mean they lose and the Seattle win, they're tied at the top of that. Then you got the 49ers at 9-4. Then you got how is that? Oh yeah, because they have one less loss. And then you got the Cardinals at 3-8. That's what I wanted to say about the NFL. We can move on to the college now.
Oh, before
When you guys are
we
ready.
before we move on from the NFL, I did forget something, but I better have it while he's here. I know he's got it. Mr. Statman, pull up the stats for Giants in New England.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okie doke. Let's take a look at that. Here, while I get a chance here, let me just bring this little puppy up here. This is Jeff. Hold on. Oops. Wrong one. Fuss. These laptops drive you bonkers, believe me, rest assured. Let's see here.
Especially when you got about 15 to 20 tabs open all at the same time.
All right, move.
I don't blame you.
I'm
Bud.
going to lay down, guys.
All right.
Gotta get off me. Get the hell off me. Get off me. Come on, Squid, move.
Dogs like
Over
it.
there.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's take a look. All right. Season
what's the big
stats
deal?
so far.
All right, Angels, get some rest. We'll see you later.
You bet.
I'm
Puppy
going to listen to
Spurs.
this real
Right.
quick.
All right. Points per game.
Yeah, I gotta fix some games for Angel, man.
The Giants are averaging 22 points a game while they're allowing almost 28 a game. So
Oh, get your baby out. Get your
they
baby
have
in.
so they have about an 8-point advantage there. New England is averaging almost 27 points a game, and they're allowing just about 19 yards per game. 19 points. Sorry. Total yardage. Ironically, New England is outgaining the Giants. If you round up the decimal numbers, we're talking 360 to 349. So yeah, it looks And win probability, they say 75.4% for New England. So there you go.
All right.
Oh,
That's all right. Go ahead. All right. Go ahead and get some sleep there, Angel.
Uh-huh.
all right, guys. We'll talk. We'll talk another day. I promise.
Happy Thanksgiving.
He'll be in the
Yeah,
bushes.
everybody.
Puppy
Have
Smurfs.
Thanksgiving. I'm actually leaving out. I'm gonna put my phone on silent because 10 o'clock comes quick.
Roger.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
wait to
Right,
pick
correct.
Angels
exactly.
games. I can't wait to pick Angels games for him.
Much love, everybody.
Take
You
care,
too.
Angel.
Take
Okay,
care,
See you
bud.
later,
so
Angel.
now on the college, let me say something before we
Go
start the
for it.
college. Like, we had a
Hello.
conversation before we started this stream about the college ranking.
Hello.
The AP top 25 poll ranking and the coaches poll ranking are all the same up until 18. 1 through 18, the rankings are the same in both polls because it's now the playoff. So they have to rank them the same. So
Yep.
1 through 8 are all the same on both polls. You got Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia, Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Alabama, BYU, Vanderbilt, Miami, Utah, Michigan, Texas, Virginia, and Tennessee. Those top 18 teams are rankings are the same on both polls. And then you got 19 through 25 is when it starts changing. SMU jumped back into the top 25, and so did Pittsburgh with 3 losses. The 3 lost teams I see here is Pittsburgh, SMU, USC, Tennessee, Texas, and that's it. Those are like 3 lost teams that could still jump into the playoffs. That could one of those 3 lost teams, if they went out and some of these teams above them lose and get whooped, they could jump
Yeah.
into the playoff.
It's possible. I think Wolfie's right. Maybe 1 or 2 3-loss teams might go up there.
All right. Let's get this ball rolling.
But I do want to interject one more thing. I'm not really worried about the AP and coaches poll anymore because all that they're worried about now is that playoff ranking that comes out tonight
That's right.
into tomorrow. So I'm not even worried about the rankings. Brett, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the Thanksgiving game, and then after that, it's going to be all rivalries and ranked teams. We're going to go through it through all the rivalries and all the ranked.
All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, you guys are going to die when you hear one of my picks.
Starting on Thanksgiving night in the American Conference, you have Navy at Memphis.
Ooh, that's going to be a good game right there. Man, Navy has everything. Navy is really, man, I don't know about that. I'm going to go Navy by 3.
And that's the non-ranked team, right?
Yeah.
Correct. This is not non-ranked, but we're including them because it's Thanksgiving for one, and
Yeah.
for two that there's still a potential, not saying that there is, but a potential for a playoff berth depending upon how the other games fall. And also we're including all rivalry games regardless of record. And we're also doing the ranked team. So we're doing a little bit of everything on the college this week.
Okay.
So who do you got, D-Man?
Who is it again?
Navy at Memphis.
Dude, man. I haven't really been. I normally watch how Navy does.
I
Because it's the
know.
military.
I've only seen one
It's the
game.
military, and I haven't been watching how they do. Now Memphis, we know how Memphis has been playing. We know how they've been playing.
Half decent, yeah.
Well, Navy has a 8-3 record, same thing as Memphis.
So they're tied with the record.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Now,
Hold
what's
on.
their
Yeah.
conference wins though?
You know,
What's their
you're
conference
right.
wins though? Does it say
I
that
might.
though?
I forgot it's at Memphis. I might change my mind. I might pick Memphis.
I don't know what
Let me
Memphis.
look
Memphis by
at.
7. Memphis by 7.
Yeah, let me look at Navy's. Navy football schedule.
Memphis can stop the triple. I think
7:30 p.m. in Memphis.
Yeah, they beat South Florida. No, I'm picking Navy for sure. I'm still Navy with 3. Navy got my respect beating South Florida last week.
Navy is good, but I think Memphis will stop the triple option. I've got Memphis by 7.
So I'm going with an upset, I guess. I'm going Navy by 3.
I actually see Navy winning this one. My former coach has his son playing on Navy. He's also a former Vol. Rich, the son that's playing on the team is Gavin. I'm going to say Navy by 10.
All righty then. Next, I think that concludes all the picks for all of us on that one.
That's Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Now-
Notre Dame whipped the shit out of Navy, but then Navy rebounded and beat South Florida last week, and that's got a lot of respect for me. You know, the way South Florida's been playing.
Now, all rivalry games and ranked.
First off, from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi, it is the Egg Bowl. Ole Miss at Mississippi State.
Yeah, I definitely got Ole Miss with that. I'm just trying to calculate the points right now.
I think Ole Miss wins the Egg Bowl and solidifies their spot getting into the playoffs, even though they're not going to the SEC title game. I like Ole Miss in this one. I'm going to take Ole Miss by 10 points.
We got to remember about this Egg Bowl game, about the coach and the decision he's going to be making after this game. We got to remember that about this coach.
Yeah, it's going to be sitting in the back of the players' minds.
Exactly. Is he going to be with us next season, or is he going to move on? That's what we got to remember.
Oh, he's definitely moving on. Too many people are throwing crazy money on him right now.
I personally think it's going to eat at them, and then plus, we got to look at this rivalry just a little bit deeper. It don't matter what the ranking is and who's ranked and how good they are. They always show up to play against each other, and they're always up for a fight, and it usually ends in a fight, like a fist fight.
Literally, physically speaking, a fist fight. Yes. No, I agree.
I know. That's why I was calculating the points, and I don't have a lot of points here, though.
I actually foresee an upset here. I've got Mississippi State by 3.
Ooh, nice.
I know it could really happen because of the
Well, what's that record? What's their records against each other? Let me see. I know they got a record against each other.
Yeah, it's a long-standing record. It goes all the way back to the 1920s.
Yeah. I think Ole Miss has won 66, 44 times for Mississippi State, 66 times for Ole Miss, I believe.
60
because
Ole Miss,
we looked it up.
Ole Miss leads the Egg Bowl rivalry against Mississippi State with an all-time record of 66 wins, 46 losses, and 6 ties.
That's right. That's what me and Wolfie we were talking about it last night.
Who was winning the record?
The last 4 out of the 5 series of the rivalry have been won by the Ole Miss Rebels, though.
Let's look at the last 10 years. That's usually a telltale sign. It's the last 10.
Yeah, let's look at the last tenders.
In the last 5 games that Ole Miss won, what was the average score they beat them by? Does anybody say that real quick? And I know you were looking at it, Brett.
Yeah. I know. I was looking at the all-time record of the Egg Bowl rivalry. I wasn't looking at the average.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I know that they're not going to want to lose.
I'm still going with Ole Miss. I'm going to go with them by 7. It's going to be a close game. A close rivalry. They always are.
Yeah, I got them by 8 points. I'm going to go 8 points, Ole Miss.
What say you, Wolf?
I said Mississippi State by 3. I'm going with the upset.
Yeah, Wolfie's brave.
All right. Next game that's ranked. Because I'm not going to say the ranking because the new rankings haven't come out. But Utah at Kansas. I say Utah big by 21.
No, sir.
Utah
No,
at
sir.
Kansas.
Do you remember 3 weeks ago? Hold on. Do you remember 3 weeks ago where Utah was ranked? 3 weeks ago? Do you see what they're ranked now compared to 3 weeks ago? I got the
don't-
upset Kansas City. I got them upsetting Utah. I got them upsetting Utah by 10. That's
Oh,
that's
Kansas
how big of
State.
an upset.
Kansas
No,
State almost beat them.
Just Kansas. Just
No,
Kansas.
it's the
No,
Jayhawks.
it's the
Yeah,
Jayhawks.
Kansas Jayhawks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I too say Kansas, but it ain't gonna be by 10. I got them by 3.
I'm gonna lower my point pick, Wolfie. I originally said Utah by 21. I'm gonna lower that to Utah by 10.
Utah wants to make the playoffs. I got Utah by 3.
All right. This next one is an interest to both me and Jeff. This is the Pioneer Heroes game from Lincoln, Nebraska, Iowa at Nebraska.
Woo! Mm.
Let's remember how much Nebraska lost by this last week and who they were
I know.
playing.
Yeah, I'm picking Iowa, but I don't have the points yet.
I'm gonna say Iowa. Did I not say last week, guys? If Iowa were to beat Michigan State, they would have momentum going into this rivalry game. Did I not say that?
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, Beanie.
And therefore, I think Iowa has the momentum. Raiola is out for Nebraska, I believe, at their quarterback. So Gronowski is going to have a decent game for the Hawks. I actually got Iowa winning this, and they cover by 7.
Mm,
Yeah, I got Iowa by 4.
fair enough.
What say you, D-Man?
You know I got to go with Iowa. Come on, man.
Yep.
I got Iowa by 3. Iowa's gonna scream right by them. They're not gonna win by much.
Yeah. Put Angel
I got you
down.
by 3.
Angel said by 21. Yeah.
Sheesh.
I've got Iowa. I'm actually going to go against the grain with y'all. Y'all went less than a touchdown. I've got Iowa by 17.
Dang.
Nice. That'd be sweet. That'd be
17.
Okay.
Holy smokes.
I don't
If it
know
was,
what.
it's at Nebraska, right? Didn't we say it's
Yeah.
at Nebraska?
It's
That's
in
the reason
Lincoln.
why I didn't go bigger.
Tom
Yeah.
Osborne Field at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln.
I don't think it's going to
I've been there,
matter.
that
Yeah,
place.
I don't think it's going to matter. They're starting quarterbacks out, and they're playing like trash. Their quarterback's fixing to transfer out because his brother's not coming to Nebraska now. Things are
Wow.
falling apart in Lincoln. So I've
All
got Iowa by 17.
All right, I'm looking here. I don't know if any of these are rivalry games, but I'm going to go down to the one that I know that is, and that's clean old-fashioned hate from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Top 4 ranked Georgia against Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech's all dejected and shit. Yeah, I know Georgia's going to win that game. I just don't know how much by.
I'm going to say Georgia by at least 17 points.
Yeah, and Georgia doesn't even need the win, really. If you think about it, they don't need to win the SEC. They don't even need to play in that game. I mean,
all right. I
you
didn't hear the
think that-
picks.
I said Georgia by 17.
Okay.
You think Tech is gonna beat them by that much? And they're in Tech Stadium.
I think Georgia might actually throw the game.
Georgia,
They might throw the
Georgia's
game.
coming into Tech Stadium, dude.
So you're saying Georgia Tech by how much, Ted?
No, I'm not saying that. Oh, that's right. Wait, Georgia Tech. Hold on. Georgia Tech is Wait, they're SEC too, right?
No, they're ACC.
ACC.
That's right. No. Okay, yeah, I messed up. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something. No. I'm just wondering. No, that's right. It doesn't pay for Georgia to lose. I'm going to go Georgia by 13.
Yeah.
I was thinking Georgia might throw the game.
Okay. Now that we got that squared away, D-Man, what do you got?
I mean, Georgia, I don't got them winning by that much. I don't. I got them winning by at least 3 to 7. I'll go with 7. I got Georgia winning by 7. I I don't see Georgia Tech and Georgia in their stadium and Tech Stadium. I don't see them getting blown out in their own stadium like that with the fans.
Now remember this: Pittsburgh went, and even though they made a lot of mistakes, Pittsburgh pretty much kicked their ass at Georgia Tech last week.
Okay, so here is where I stand with this. You said it's at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is actually considered a neutral site because
Yep.
it's
Neutral
not
site,
at
yeah.
Georgia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Secondly, Georgia Tech won last year, and Georgia is still just as good as they were, and Georgia Tech's a little bit better than last year. Let's keep that in mind. Third, this is an ACC versus SEC, so it does not matter whether
Yeah, and
Georgia
SEC.
loses or not to get into the SEC championship. I think Georgia is going to play a little comfortably, trying to save from being injured. I see Georgia Tech pulling the upset here by 3.
Don't you have a
I was
stats on this
thinking that in
one,
the
Jeff?
beginning. I was thinking the upset by 3. That's exactly what I was thinking. But and then the more the people talked, the more y'all talked about Georgia, it changed my mind. The
Hey,
more everybody talked, then that's why I only said by 7. Everybody
think-
else was saying 10 and
Yeah,
13.
Georgia
That's why I
Tech.
went with Georgia by 7.
After that ass whooping they got from Pittsburgh, they actually need a big win. So Georgia Tech has way more motivation to win that game.
I think we have stats on that game, don't we, Wolfie?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. Showtime. What are the stats from Georgia and Georgia Tech?
All right, season stats so far. The Bulldogs are averaging nearly 34 points per game. They only allow 17, while Georgia Tech averages 35 points a game and are giving up nearly 26 points a game. Total yardage allowed. Georgia only allows at an average of 295 total yards per game, but Georgia Tech is allowing almost 410 total yards per game. So there's the scoop.
All
All
right,
right,
I would have
thanks.
known that's there before I picked.
Thanks for the stats there, Jeff.
All right,
No problem.
now before we make the next pick, I'm going to go ahead and lead into this one. Jeff, go ahead and give us the stats for the Texas A&M Texas game.
All right. Let me bring it up. I think that's a November 29th game here.
28th game.
Yeah, that's Friday.
Oh, 28? My bad.
It's 28. It's a
All
Friday game.
Yeah.
Texas A&M is due to choke, man. They've been too damn lucky all year.
Not against Texas, dude. Not against
They
Texas.
might. Texas might pull the upset, I'm thinking.
Yep. 6:30 p.m. at DK Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium in Austin. The temperature is going to be about 63 degrees. Oh, that should be gorgeous for a night like that. Okay. Points per game. Texas A&M is averaging 38 points per game, while Texas is averaging about 30. Total yardage per game. Texas A&M averaging 465 total yards per game, while Texas is averaging 382 yards a game, I think. Texas Tech is giving up at least Texas A&M. Sorry, some agricultural school they call them. They allow only about 22 points a game, while Texas is allowing only 20 points per game. And Texas has been allowing more total yardage per game than the Aggies have. The Longhorns giving up an average total yards allowed of 336 yards per game to just 302 by the Aggies. So yeah.
I got a couple more stats on that game too when he's done. I got a couple more stats that I didn't even say.
And
now the two quarterbacks, Reed and Manning, they're almost right there in yards, total yards for the season. Then you got these rushers, the Wisner and Owens. Owens is killing him in rushing yards this year. 570 to 442 for the running back. Now you're receiving, same thing with the receiver. 828 for Concepcion.
Yeah.
To only 738 for the Longhorns receiver.
Ryan
Now
Wingo.
sack tackles, the Longhorns got. Now you got to remember, Texas only lost to Georgia big, 35-10. They lost to a good team.
Yeah, you're right. You got a good point. Yeah, I don't think Texas is going to be able to pull the upset.
Let's look at one more thing, because I think this might be a factor in this particular game. Can we find a statistic of how much passing yardage Texas A&M allows?
Yes, I can muster that here. Let me just bring that stat back up here. By the way, just a little side note, Brett and I will be seeing each other in a couple days officially, early in the morning.
Some Thanksgiving get together.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and Brett, they
team
got another
stats.
deacon chair for us.
Good.
That Texas.
Okay.
So for the passing yards
Gotcha,
allowed,
yep.
is what I'm looking at.
They're 30th. They're ranked
Texas
30th.
Texas A&M is averaging 269 passing yards per game to just 260 for the Longhorns. So
That's 30th. That's 30th in the FC and college. It's ranked. They're ranked 30th. Their passing is ranked 30th, bro. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
They're ranked 30th.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm looking at passing versus passing allowed for each, because I think this factor here is going to make a difference in the game. I personally think that Texas may be able to outpass Texas A&M in this one, based off of the pass defense that Texas A&M has.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I've got Texas pulling an upset by 3.
Oof.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
By the way, on that stat, Texas A&M is only allowing 183 passing yards per game this year. Texas, allowing them, they only allowed 183 yards on passing yards per game. But
yeah, that's pretty good on passing.
Texas has been allowing a whopping 243 passing yards per game.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's like yikes.
Okay, so if that's the case, what was their passing yard against? What was Texas A&M's passing yard in their loss? There's 3 losses. What was it for them for Florida when Florida beat them? What was it for Georgia when Georgia beat them? Because they got 3 losses. Texas got 3 losses to good teams. Georgia, Florida, and Ohio State.
Okay.
That's right.
Let's take a look at that.
Florida State was 14-7.
Yeah.
Ohio State, Texas, that first game of the year, boy, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, I still got Texas A&M winning this by 9 points.
Texas.
Okay, you're saying A&M by 9?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, that was Texas and Georgia. My bad.
I'm right there with Ted. I'm gonna say A&M by 8. I'll go right there with Ted. I agree with that.
I'm gonna say closer than the experts think. I'm gonna say A&M by 3.
Oh, lovely.
All right.
Looks like I'm going to be standing alone a lot on the college.
All right.
So
the next game we have here is another rivalry game, in-state rivalry game from Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. Number 2, Indiana at Purdue.
Oh, jeepers.
Here's my biggest pick. It's my biggest pick of the day. I'm going 28, Indiana by 28.
Sounds good.
I'm right there with you. I'm over you by a touchdown, bro. 35. I got Indiana winning by 35.
Well, careful though. These Purdue sometimes when they late in the season, whenever there's been a history of upsets when big high ranked teams.
It's never going to happen. Indiana's too damn good.
They only won
Yeah.
2. You guys got to remember though too. Purdue only won 2 games this year.
Yeah,
2
but I'm
games. They're
saying
2-9.
No,
and
Indiana's too damn good, man.
11-0.
I think Indiana might beat Ohio State.
Indiana's really good.
Yeah.
I agree. I am picking Indiana. I'm going to say by 28 as well. But I think, but you never know with with Purdue though. I mean, they haven't had a good season this year, but Ross-Ade Stadium, you just never know though.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. On Friday, it's supposed to be rain changing over to snow in Indiana. Is that correct?
Yes.
Sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And statistically, Indiana has not done good in cold weather. Purdue has been known to pull upsets in cold weather.
Uh-huh.
Not this time, though. It will be close. I've got Indiana by 7.
Ooh, lovely.
No way.
All right, and the last rivalry game on Friday, and me and
Wolfie only said 7.
And me and Wolfie were talking about this last night before we decided to axe the NFL Hangout stream. But we were talking about this, and we said not to sleep on this one. But from Mountain America Stadium in Tempe, Arizona at Arizona State.
Oh, that's a good game right there. Damn, man. I don't even know what I'm doing on that one.
Big 12 versus Big 12.
Yeah, Wolfie said don't sleep on that.
And they're
one.
both 8-3. Now let's not forget, both of these schools have three game losses. They lost 3 games. They're both 8-3. One of them, see, I don't understand. One of them is only ranked at 25. Yep. At 25, and that's Arizona
I
State.
know.
Yeah. Tomorrow day.
You know,
so I'm going to go with Arizona State. I'm going to pick Arizona State, and it's going to be a close game by at least 3. Arizona State by 3.
Arizona State by 3, and because the game's in Tempe.
Yep.
I've got Arizona by 7.
See, and I'm doing that with Wolfie. I'm going Arizona by 1.
Yep. Okay.
I think that concludes all the rivalries that we know of and
on Friday.
On
Friday, yes.
Yep, on
Now
Friday.
moving to Saturday. The first one is the game. Number 1 Ohio State at Michigan.
Yeah.
I called this one of the games of the weekend. This is going to be one of the games of the weekend for me. For me, definitely, because they're both ranked. I'm going to call that one of the games of the weekend in college. If anybody else agrees with me,
I mean that's what the rivalry game is called. It's called the game. That's what the rivalry is called.
Yeah.
It's in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
It's going to be 28 degrees and a monsoon of snow.
Oh, lovely.
It's going to be a fun one.
Both teams.
I still got Ohio State by 10. I'm going Ohio State by 10.
Michigan is a two-loss team this year. Let's not forget they're playing against the top-ranked team with 2 losses.
All right. So.
I think. Yeah, I think because of the sloppiness of the field and everything, but the snow, I think it's going to be closer than 10 points. I'm going to say Ohio State by 3.
That's a good pick. What do you got, D-Man?
I got to go with Ohio State, dude. I know it's in Ann Arbor, Michigan, dude. I know Michigan has 2 losses. Who did Michigan lose to, actually? Let me see who Michigan lost to. Who did Michigan lose to?
Ohio State's really clicking, man. They really are.
You
know,
I got Ohio State. Either way it goes, who they love, whether Michigan lost to, I still got Ohio State by 13.
Day. He's a genius.
By 13?
Yeah.
I picked by 10.
Okay. I don't know about that now. Okay, so it's in the snow. The last time Ohio State played Michigan in Ann Arbor in the snow, Ohio State was number 1. Michigan was number 19, which I think they're 18 right now.
Yeah, same scenario.
Michigan pulled off the upset by 7, and that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm going to say Michigan's going to pull the upset by a touchdown.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I got
Going
Ohio
off the
State
pass. You can't
not
go off
making the same
pass.
mistake
That's
twice.
the issue. That's the
Yep.
issue.
Yeah, I don't think they're
going to
make the same mistake twice. I still see that
I
10-point.
agree. I agree.
And it's a
I
big
think they're watching game films right now of that same damn game.
Yeah. And it's a big
Saying,
deal.
hey,
I
boys,
agree.
this is what happened last time. These guys knocked you from your pedestal.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now we've got, because I know they're ranked. I don't know if this is a ranked game. Miami at Pittsburgh.
That's
You're going to love
13,
this.
Miami. That's number 13
got
at
Pittsburgh.
Miami.
I got Pittsburgh by 13.
Nice.
Oh, you're
really
picking the
going with the
upset.
upset like that, dude?
Yep, I'm picking a whopping upset. Okay, and the reason why, Miami just chokes like hell. And then, remember, Pittsburgh went into Georgia Tech, at Georgia Tech, and whooped their ass last week.
Yep.
Plus,
So I think Pittsburgh's going to be just ready for Miami, man. Plus, Miami don't play in that good cold weather. I just see Miami. I think Miami's going to choke, man. I think Miami's choking.
That is a good point. Snow will be on the way, if not already, by the time that game starts.
That's right. Miami chokes too. Yeah.
I will say Miami has had a bad history of not playing good in cold weather, especially when there's snow on the ground. Therefore, with that being said, I'm going to go with Ted. I'm going to say Pittsburgh for the upset, but I'm going to say 13 is too much. I'm going to say Pittsburgh by 3.
Oof. Okay.
That's exactly what I've got. You're reading my mind there, Brett.
Wow.
I see Miami panicking, and I see it by at least 13. I'm almost thinking about going 20, but I see Miami choking and freaking panicking.
And shaking and
You
shaking.
guys
Yeah,
got to
baby.
remember one thing, though, too. Pittsburgh last week was not ranked. They have 3 losses now.
Yep, and Pittsburgh dominated Georgia Tech at Georgia Tech. They dominated, and they made a bunch of dumb mistakes too.
But again, this is in the snow, and
yeah, Miami's a tropical team.
I'm just going to say this as a person that has played in the snow and the sleet.
Yep.
Those metal cleats are slick as snot.
Exactly.
On any type of ice, and everybody's going to be slipping everywhere. It's going to be a run game.
Yep, and Miami's not used to that. Miami's not used to that one bit.
Yeah, but look at where Fletcher is from, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one player.
Yep.
Well, that's their halfback. That's the run game.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just see Miami getting blown. I almost see them getting blown out. I think Miami's going to get walloped.
I think it's closer than the experts think. I'm with Brett. I say Pitt by 3.
Okay.
All right,
D-Man, what you got?
I got Miami winning, dude. I don't see Pitt coming into the top 25 with 3 losses and winning somebody that's been there most of the season. If not all the season. All season. I don't see him. I see Miami winning by at least 7. It's going to be a close game, but I got them winning by 7. Miami by 7.
Okay. All right. I've got a game for everybody now.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be in Indiana. Not Indiana. In Illinois. It is Northwestern versus Illinois in that rivalry.
Hey.
Illinois just lost last week too.
That's one of the biggest rivalries in college football. If you take out Georgia, you take out Georgia in their rivalry. You take out Clemson in their rivalry, which Clemson's not even there. So I don't even know why we're talking about Clemson, but Georgia.
Illinois will be playing Northwestern in Champaign at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
I see Illinois winning that by at least 18. I know it's a rivalry, but I don't see Northwestern staying that close to Illinois.
Remember, Wisconsin whipped Illinois 27-10 last week.
Yep.
Yeah, we know.
I think Northwestern might actually get Illinois on this one. I'm going to say Northwestern by 7.
Yep, Washington kicked Illinois' ass. Okay, Ohio State kicked their butt, but yeah, even Washington kicked their butt. They even Purdue played them a little bit tough right there. But they did beat USC by 2 points back in September.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Northwestern,
When you
yeah,
guys
All
are
right,
done,
so who you got, Ted?
So speak it here, Brett.
I'm looking right now at okay, Michigan beat them by just 2 points last week.
Uh-huh.
Or the week before. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
They barely. I just don't see Northwestern winning that. I could go with Illinois by 4.
It's a wetness. That's okay.
All right, so
All right.
again, it's going to be in the cold and the snow. We know that it's hard to score in the snow, but it's a matter of who has the most talent and how they're going to be able to pull through. In the actual climate, Illinois has actually more southern players. So I would actually favor Northwestern in this one. I think I agree with Brett. I got Northwestern by a field goal.
Okay. Next time.
I've got a rivalry game for you guys when you guys are finished picking on this one.
Brett.
Yeah, we're ready.
The battle for Paul Bunyan's axe from Huntington Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Wisconsin at Minnesota for Paul Bunyan's axe.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
I actually, because I know Wisconsin's coming off a huge win against Illinois last week, but row the boat, Minnesota by 7 at home.
Well, Wisconsin plays really good in November, so I'm going because I know Wolfie's going to pick them. I'm going to go Wisconsin by 3.
I agree with Ted. I agree with him.
I also got Wisconsin, but I think it's actually going to be closer than a field goal, actually. I think Minnesota is actually going to be up like 27-21, something like that. And it will take a last-second drive by Wisconsin, and Wisconsin wins 28-27. I've got Wisconsin by 1.
Interesting enough on the game, guys, if you're wondering, the spread is Minnesota by 2.
Wow.
All right, let's get back to some of the other good ones here. Next up, here's another good one. Even though they're both losing teams, but this is an old rivalry. From Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina, Clemson at South Carolina.
Why am I not seeing that game on these?
Because it's not ranked. It's not
because
ranked.
it's not ranked, man. We're doing all rivalries and ranked. So, I mean, it doesn't mean that they don't have to be ranked. We're doing all rivalries.
Gotcha,
Yeah, who's it? Is it? Wait, who's at South Carolina?
Clemson at South Carolina, Ted.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Palmetto State rivalry.
I don't know who's going to win. Clemson's been playing better, man, but I don't know which way this one's going. God, I don't know. It's at
He
South
said Clemson
Carolina
by 5, Brett.
Okay,
it's at Williams-Brice Stadium, Ted.
I'm going Clemson by just 1 point.
Ooh, I'm kind of conflicted here. My head says Clemson, my heart says South Carolina.
That's a same with me too. I want South Carolina, kind of. So
I think Clemson's still playing for Dabo. I think they get the win. Clemson by 7.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to keep his job.
What say you, Wolf?
Yeah.
At the same time, that I think South Carolina at this point is playing for Shane Beamer too. So I think it's going to be a close game, but I've got Clemson by a field goal.
See, yeah, we all got that one close.
All right. Next up, we have here's a big rivalry game that has a top 10 team. And I think this one has playoff implications on it too. From Husky Stadium in Seattle, Washington, number 5, I think they're number 5, Oregon at Washington.
Ooh, that's a good rivalry. That right there too. I know it's easy to pick Oregon, but don't be so fast on this one.
Yeah.
I kind of see Washington winning by 3.
Oh, you're
I got
picking
some
the
I
upset.
playoff.
agree.
I'm
I got
thinking
some
about it.
playoff information after we're done, like I did the NFL after we're done picking, all the way at the end. I got
Uh-huh.
some playoff information for everybody if they want to hear it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
going to pick Oregon by 3, but I damn near went Washington just now. I'm going to go Oregon by 3. I think it's going to be
I'm gonna go
close as
Oregon by
hell.
7.
It could
I'm gonna go
easily
with
go
Oregon by
Washington.
7. I'm gonna go with Oregon by 7. No more than
It's
that,
going to be
though.
a dogfight. I know it's going to be close.
I think
It's gonna
Oregon.
be closer to the fourth quarter, midway through the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'll pick the
It'll be
damn
very
Ducks
close.
by 3. I'm
Or-
barely picking them.
I'm going to say Oregon is good, but Washington, they really have nothing to play for except to spoil Oregon's season.
Exactly. That's why I
I
almost
will.
picked them.
Well, you know what, Ted and D-Man? Not so fast. I'm picking Washington in an upset.
That's a good pick. I almost went that way too. I changed my mind.
Washington by 3.
That's what I was going to do, and I changed my mind.
That's exactly what I have. Washington by field goal.
Yeah, I flipped. I don't know. My mind said to don't go that. Don't do it. But
All right.
I'm going Oregon, I guess.
Next game from Memorial Stadium in Norman, Oklahoma. We got LSU at Oklahoma.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, it's a new rivalry.
Oklahoma State at Oklahoma?
No,
LSU.
LSU versus Oklahoma.
And the game
Oh,
is in
God.
Norman.
Oklahoma's going to trash them.
LSU, I think, because they don't have Brian Kelly anymore, I don't think LSU's got anything to play for, but I think Oklahoma's too tough at home. I like Oklahoma here by 7.
Oh, God, that's all.
I
Yeah, I'm
know
going
D-Man's
by-
going to give an outlandish number. Go ahead there, D-Man.
Who was it again? Texas and who?
No,
LSU at
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, LSU at Oklahoma. At Oklahoma.
You guys know
Oklahoma's
I
a
don't
damn
like
good
Oklahoma,
team.
man. You guys don't
Oh,
know
I know.
I
Texas
don't like
State's Oklahoma.
I don't
Oh, you
like
know
Oklahoma.
Angel.
I
Angel's
like
got to pick
Cowboys,
LSU.
Oklahoma State, but I'm gonna go with LSU. I'm gonna go with LSU by 10.
Wow, LSU for the upset. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know Angel's going to pick him. I guarantee LSU. He's going to say LSU by 3. Angel. Just mark that down, Wolfie. That's what Angel's going to pick. LSU by 3. Watch. You don't have to put it down. Just say that I'm just saying what he's going to predict, and watch. I guarantee I'm right. He'll say
So-
LSU by 3.
I mean, I'm actually leaning that way myself. I've got LSU by 2.
Dang. All right. Here's
I'm
the
going.
So what?
No, I got to
what
go
do you got?
Oklahoma by. I'm going Oklahoma by 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey,
All right.
but like we're saying, it can go either way. Both
Yeah.
teams are good. Both
Yeah.
teams are good.
Yeah.
Both teams have been having really shitty seasons.
I like Material a lot, so I'm picking on my heart a little bit here.
I know.
All right. Next game up on the list here is an SEC game. It's also a rivalry game because it's also in Wolfie's home state. From Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee, Vanderbilt at Tennessee.
Ooh,
Damn, that's right. That's gonna be a good one, man. Shit.
Before we go into the picks, Jeff,
Yes, sir.
statistics.
So, in the great home of good old Rocky Top, they'll always be home sweet home to me. Thank you.
I don't know which way I'm going yet.
Yep. Okay.
That's why I'm doing the stats before we make the picks.
The mighty Tennessee Volunteers score an average of 42 points a game this season, while Vanderbilt has been scoring a total of 39 points per game. Now, total yardage, 491 for Tennessee, 458 for Vanderbilt. Let's see here. The passing yards, Tennessee with 308 passing yards to just 284 for Vanderbilt. Now, passing yards allowed, the Volunteers have allowed 247 passing yards per game, while Vanderbilt has been allowing 248 passing yards per game. And
Oh, that's actually close.
yeah, and
Yeah, I know.
and in,
I was thinking the same thing. That's actually close.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in the points allowed, Vanderbilt has been allowing nearly 22 points a game, while Tennessee has been allowing 27 points a game. So
That's close there too.
Yep.
It's close all the way across the board.
Oh,
Yeah.
Close all the way across the board.
And in individual stats, Diego Pavia for Vanderbilt has completed nearly 72% of his passes. He has 26 touchdowns to just 6 picks. Can you believe that? And he's the leading rusher too. 132 carries, 661 yards, and 8 touchdowns.
And let's remember that he is a Heisman candidate right now.
Oh,
He's in
yeah.
oh
six.
yeah.
He's up there with
Yeah.
Mendoza and all those homies up there.
Man, I don't know which way I'm going on this.
You know what?
I'm going to take
based on the stats.
Brett.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Here's a win probability. They're saying 56.5% to good old Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Oh
wow! How about that?
You know
I was kind of leaning. I was going to pick Tennessee by 2
in Knoxville.
I'm going Tennessee by 2 points.
If I was picking, I'm joining on Mr. Wolfie's side too, because I love
Rocky Top is going to be too strong for Pavia and Vanderbilt. Even though Pavia is in the running for the Heisman, Tennessee gets the upset. I'm taking Tennessee by 7.
Yep.
I'm taking Vandy by 3.
Yeah, this game's so damn close to go either
I knew
way.
you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that, D-Man. I knew it.
I was picking Vanderbilt by 2 until you read the stats.
Vandy's been playing good the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We've watched 2 of their games. We watched 2 of Vandy's games. Literally watched them. We've seen how they played 2 out of the last 3 weeks. We watched them. So if they could continue with that momentum, the way they've been playing the last 3 weeks, I see them beating them by at least 3. That's just
it is a known fact that Vanderbilt's fans do not travel. They just don't. And
That's right.
I've worked at the stadiums. Trust me, I know.
Yep. Smart guy. What can I say?
So you're basically going to be looking at it's 110,000 capacity, probably about 107,000 Tennessee fans roaring.
Smoky bark.
I had Vanderbilt by 2, and I flipped it to Tennessee after I was hearing their stats.
And they're bringing the full marching band this time, which is 325 band members.
Wow. Awesome.
I say Tennessee will win it. I've got Tennessee by 6.
All right. Here's a rivalry game next up. It's not ranked because one of them fell out. But for the Battle Line Trophy, Missouri at Arkansas.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
Oh. I don't even know where I'm going on that one either. Damn, man.
Yep.
I mean, if Ahmad Hardy busts loose, then it will be Missouri. But otherwise, I don't know.
Screw it. I'm going Arkansas by 3. I'm going with the upset.
All right.
Arkansas by 3. Screw it.
I heard a possible rumor that they may be getting one of their key offensive players back this week. I heard from Missouri.
Oh, did you? No.
I don't know if it's their tight end or their quarterback that they might be getting back. I don't know which one, but they said one of them.
Yeah, they got their quarterback back last week, and they're supposed to be getting back their tight end this week. But I really don't think that's going to make that big of a difference because their backup quarterback wasn't that bad either.
I'm gonna say I think because the game is in Fayetteville, I'm gonna say Arkansas by 3.
Big Suey.
Yep.
Ooh.
Trust me, Arkansas is a much better team than that record shows.
Correct, Mr.
What say
They
you?
really are.
I mean, let's look at that
That's great.
Texas Arkansas game. I mean, there for a while, Arkansas was putting up a bit of a fight until there towards the end.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Missouri's gonna win, but it is gonna be close. I've got Missouri having a breakout game for Ahmad Hardy, but it's gonna be a field goal game.
What say you,
Yeah, I almost picked
D-Man?
Missouri. Yep, I almost did, but then I flip flopped to Arkansas.
I'm agreeing with Wolf by 3.
All right. Next game.
Agree with
From Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville, Florida.
this one.
Florida versus Florida State.
Yeah, 2 trash teams.
But FSU is fighting for bowl eligibility.
All right.
Yeah,
Florida's
Florida
out,
would love to knock them
Florida's
out of it.
Yeah, Florida's
Yeah.
out of it, looking to ruin Florida State's
Yep.
chances.
I got Florida by 3, man.
If I'm not needed, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Okay, guys.
Okay.
All right, Brett. I mean, Jeff, you're fine.
All right. Thank you.
See you, Jeff.
Have a good one.
You too.
I'm going Florida by 3, man. I can't believe I'm doing that. There's Tex guy. I can't believe I'm picking
Okay.
Florida.
So it's
I can't believe I'm picking
It's
Florida, man.
and who again?
No, Florida State.
Florida State. You know, I think Florida State gets bowl eligible here. I think they go into the swamp and they tomahawk and beat Florida. I say Florida State by 7.
Me too. Yeah, I agree. That's why it's one of the biggest rivalries in Florida.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep putting.
I was going to say Florida, but after what I seen Tennessee do to them, golly, Tennessee just whooped the shit.
Yeah, but you think Florida State could do that to them, though?
I don't know. Yeah, I want to pick Florida State.
I mean, Florida State. I mean, Florida State beat Alabama at the beginning of the year, and look, it has been a weird football season.
It sure has.
I've got.
No, I agree. In the NFL and college, it's been weird. It's been weird.
My gut just tells me Florida's going to win. I'm going to stick with Florida, though. I don't know why.
I've got Florida State, but I'm going to say by a field goal.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm picking Florida. My gut just says to, so I'll just stick with it.
I got Florida State by 5.
In
I got them by 5.
In Charlottesville, Virginia, we have a rivalry. Virginia Tech at Virginia.
Oh, Virginia's going to clobber them. I'm going Virginia by 13.
Virginia, I'm going to say Virginia is probably going to win that because you never know if Georgia Tech loses in the ACC into the.
Well, no, they're a lock. They're already a lock, I believe.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I believe.
No, hold on.
If they win, yeah, but they got to win out.
But I'm saying though,
the teams
Virginia
that right now that got the buys, the teams that got the buy are the top 4. First round buys is Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Alabama.
I'm talking about the
Those are
ACC
the 4
championship game.
Yeah. We're talking about ACC championship right now, D.
Because I think this game has potential. Listen to my word carefully, guys. My emphasis: potential ACC championship implications. So because of that, and Virginia is hoping Georgia Tech loses, I got Virginia by 7 because of potential ACC championship.
Okay, so this has been like we were just talking about. This has been a very weird season. There was a game that I thought Virginia would win for sure, and that was Florida State, and Florida State wound up winning. Virginia Tech's looking to ruin the chances of Virginia getting into the playoff and ACC championship berth. I'm going to say Virginia Tech by a field goal.
Wow!
Damn, and I got them by I got Virginia by 13, man.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I
Back
got
to the-
Virginia by 13.
All right. Next up on that one, in one of the most famous rivalries of all time, from Auburn, Alabama, the Iron Bowl, Alabama at Auburn.
Alabama's just got too damn strong. I got Alabama
Alabama
by
by
11.
I got Alabama by 1. It's gonna be a close.
I got 11. I got 11 points. Alabama by 11.
Bama, but
I got
what,
Alabama
D-Man?
by 1. By 1.
1?
Yes.
Damn.
Your price is riding Alabama. Wow. Okay.
Samson might have a good game, but watch out. Auburn tends to show up for this game, so even though the game's in Auburn, I don't think Auburn's gonna have what it takes to pull the upset. I've got Alabama by 3.
Now, here's the thing. Do I pick by heart or by gut?
Go by gut.
Because my gut says Alabama's too talented and
Yep, that's why I picked.
we'll pull through and win by 7. However, in my heart, because it's close to home, my grandfather actually had some college education at Auburn.
No way Auburn wins that game. No way.
Auburn has beaten Alabama when Auburn had only 1 win before. So I mean, they go out and they just show up when in the Iron Bowl. It's the Iron Bowl. But it's in Alabama. And
Auburn.
Tuscaloosa.
No, the game is in Auburn, Alabama. Wolf.
Oh, it's at Jordan Hare.
Talk about that.
Yeah, but that Jordan Hare.
Oklahoma State game yet? Did we say anything about Oklahoma State?
Not
No.
yet. No, not yet.
I don't even think that's a rivalry game.
That's a sorry ass team right there. Oklahoma State.
When we do, I want to mention something. When we call that game. When we say that game.
I don't even think that's a rivalry game, though.
It's not.
Yeah, it is a rivalry. It is.
Oh.
But anyways, I'm going to say Auburn by a field goal. I am. I'm going to say Auburn Tigers by a field goal.
No, don't do it, Wolfie. Don't fall for
I
it.
am. I've done it. I've done it. I already wrote it down. I'm doing it.
No. Don't fall for it. I know how easy it is, like the pick, but trust me, Auburn is way too talented.
You all called me crazy earlier in the year when I said Mississippi State over Arizona State. So
yeah, I just don't. I just see Alabama just too loaded with talent on that team.
Sorry, guys, I had to take a phone call there.
good. And let me go back here a second. Let's see here. Where is it?
Are we still on the Alabama Auburn game?
We are. Since we're going to go there,
Last time Auburn upset Alabama heavily was 2013, if I remember correctly.
hang on, I'm looking for something.
Wolfie's looking for something? That's a scary thought.
Mm-hmm. Let me check the Walmart out because I got to go shopping, but I'm waiting till the end of the night almost. Walmart near me.
Mm.
I got to go.
Listings for Walmart near me within 3 miles.
Oh, good. 11. They're up to 11. Okay, good. I'm going to go there about 10:30 maybe. Shop.
Is it?
Nora Broski. So yeah, I mailed out the packages, Nora. All of them. Okay. Just to let you know, I mailed the tags out. I still got a few left to do. Yeah, Nora's asking me. Yeah, Nora asked me about the packages, so yeah, I wanted to just let her know I got them mailed out.
You all called me crazy when I said Wisconsin over Washington by 3. Y'all said I was nuts for going Wake Forest, but D-Man also went with Wake Forest on that one. But yeah, I've gone some with outlandish stuff, and I've been right before, so I'm gonna Stick with my gut and say Auburn by a field goal. Yeah.
Don't do
I was
it.
going to upset.
Don't do it. Yeah.
All right. So the next game we've got coming up, rivalry game, is also featuring what was a ranked team, but I think they're still ranked. I don't know. But from the Los Angeles Coliseum, UCLA at USC.
Yeah, that's definitely a rivalry, but I don't think it's going to be much of a show, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I'm going to say USC by 14 at home.
I've got USC also by 17.
What say you, Wolf? I'm not Wolf. I mean Ted.
Okay, say that again, because somebody just gifted me a membership. It just populated. I just want to see.
UCLA at USC, and the game is in
Ooh,
Los
yeah,
Angeles.
I got USC by 10.
What say you, D-Man?
USC by 7.
All right. Next up, here's a rivalry game from Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. North Carolina and North Carolina State.
God.
The Tar Heels at the Wolfpack. The game is in Raleigh.
I got Wolfpack winning by 10. I'm not even gonna play around. Wolfpack by 10.
I just pulled up Shorty Michelle's live, guys, and we got the Punisher, the alcoholic, up there slugging beers.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this guy is falling off the wagon, man. He needs some serious intervention, man.
Yeah.
NC State by what, Brett?
D-Man said NC State by 10. I'm going to say the Wolfpack by 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to go Wolfpack too. I like that 7 or 8. Let me go 8. Let me just 8 points.
I'm going to say NC State's going to slip a little bit. I'm going to say NC State by 3.
All right. Next game, since SMU is ranked, from California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley, California, SMU at Cal.
Ooh. Cal's
I actually got the upset here. I got Cal by 3.
Yeah, you're right. Because SMU, I don't know. I'm gonna pick SMU by 1.
I'm going to say SMU by 3.
Yeah, I almost went with Cal.
D-Man?
You guys are gonna hit. I got SMU by 14, guys.
Wow. You want to hear something? You want to hear something funny, D-Man? The spread in this game actually is on par with you. They said SMU by 14.
Wow. I don't think so.
All right, this is a small school game.
That'd be a good game to gamble on right there.
But here's a small school rivalry game in Nevada from McKay Stadium in Reno, Nevada. UNLV at Nevada.
Oh, UNLV should have won that.
UNLV knows how to recruit. I'm not going to say that they're not one of the top recruit schools, but there's a lot of people that come out of UNLV and go into the NFL. There's a lot of people that come out of that school. And it being a small school that it is, there are a lot of good players that come out of there.
So who do you got, D-Man?
UNLV by 3. I'm going with UNLV by 3.
Keep in mind, the game is in Reno.
Yeah, I'm going to go UNLV by 3 as well.
Of the gambling towns, this time I'm going to say Vegas over Reno. I've got UNLV by 3.
I got UNLV by 14.
All right.
There ain't no way Dan Mullen's going to let this game be close.
All right. Next up, of one of the last few ranked games that I know of, from Stanford Stadium in Stanford, California, Notre Dame at Stanford.
Bro.
Oh, man. I've got Notre Dame by 28.
What do you got, D-Man?
I got Notre Dame by 21. At
I've
least
got
21.
I got Notre Dame by 24.
Notre Dame's clicking. They really are a different team than where the same. That's not the same team that lost to Miami. If they played Miami today, they would kick the shit out of
It's not the
Miami.
same team at the beginning. It's not the same team at
Yeah.
the beginning of the year either.
Carr, yeah,
not.
Carr has experience. Like I said, Notre Dame would whoop Miami by 28 or better. Guarantee it.
That's
You'll
why I
see it
said
in the
21,
playoffs.
or at least 21.
Yeah, you'll
But
see.
that's why I said by at least
Watch how
21.
far Notre Dame goes in the playoffs.
All right.
I
What's
mean,
that,
y'all
you
might
Wolfie?
think I'm crazy. I've got Notre Dame only by 14.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah, you are.
All right. Now back to the game that D-Man was talking about. From Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, the Iowa State Cyclones at the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
Oh God,
I
another
gotta go with
blowout.
Oklahoma State, dude. I got to go with Oklahoma State.
No way.
I'm
I got
Cowboys
Iowa
fan.
State. I got Iowa State by 21.
I've got Iowa State by 14.
Of course you're going to pick Iowa. Where's Jeff at when we need him? No, I want Seth on that game. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I got to go against Iowa State this time, dude. I got to go.
You said Cyclones by what? What, Brett? 14?
Cyclones by 14.
Okay. And you said Oklahoma State by what, D?
I got to go with them by 7 at least. And we'll go with the upset at least by 7.
I'm sorry, D-Man, but Iowa State Cyclones is going to get back into the rankings after this one. Iowa State's going to win by 35 at least.
Wow.
I picked
That's
21.
perfect.
Yeah, I knew Wolfie's going higher than me, but I didn't expect much more than 21.
Okay. I did miss a ranked team, though, when we picked one game earlier. So we should pick. So from Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah, UCF at BYU.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got BYU big on that one. I got them by 17.
I agree with Ted. Games in Provo, BYU by 17.
Yeah, BYU.
Yeah, that woof, woof. Poor Wolfie's doing more. Cool, Wolfie's doing more paperwork now than he did in high school.
All right. So BYU by how much?
17.
And Ted?
17, yep.
D-Man?
I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be a little closer, man. I'm going to go with BYU by at least 7.
I don't see UCF hanging close. I see it by 24.
All right. I did miss one because I did miss it. So here's the game I did miss. From L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. Kentucky at Louisville. In case you didn't get that, it's from L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. Kentucky at Louisville. The game's in Louisville.
I got Louisville by a field goal.
I got
Louisville by touchdown. I got Louisville.
Who is it?
Touchdown.
Louisville and who? Who is it?
Kentucky.
Oh, God, yeah. Louisville's going to smoke them. But you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I'll go 10. Louisville by 10. I was going to go bigger, but no, I'm not going much more than that.
I think Louisville's going to go to 8-4. I got them beating Kentucky by at least 10 points.
So I'm in the
But yeah, I'm fairly sure Louisville had Miami's playbook. If you go watch that first half, they knew everything Miami was going to do because me and Wolfie were talking about it. And we're pretty sure probably Carson Beck has sold out the playbook. If you go look, okay, Louisville basically knew every play Miami was doing on that game. That first half in particular, okay, I truly believe that their game book was exposed, their playbook. I don't, I just, I think there's a lot of shenanigans going on right now. Louisville was too perfect against Miami.
Right.
Okay. So I did miss a game with a top 5 with a top 10 team from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown, West Virginia. Texas Tech at West Virginia.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that was a big one you missed. And you know what? West Virginia pulled a big upset on somebody this year. I can't remember who it was, but they beat. Let me pull it up. I want to tell you guys this
It
upset they
wasn't
did.
no team like Texas Tech. You don't even have to look it
West
up. Don't even look it up.
Virginia football schedule. No, they pulled a really big upset. Like it was
But
big.
it wasn't a school like Texas Tech, though. I promise you.
Okay, well, last week West Virginia lost to Arizona by 2 points. Arizona State, I'm sorry, by 2 points.
It was
Then West
Houston they
Virginia.
beat.
That's right. Then no. It was a better team than Houston. West Virginia beat Houston. They played TCU real close. There was another team they beat, and then UCF whooped their ass. And then it was BYU. No, what was it? It was Utah beat them.
I'm looking at the schedule right now. The only
they beat Pittsburgh. Yeah, they beat Pittsburgh. Yep, they beat Pittsburgh. But you're right. I thought they had one more team on their belt, but no, I guess not. So it was, yeah. I see them kind of being a tough team. But yeah, they beat Houston.
You know what? With the way it's looking, if BYU and Texas Tech went out, they are going to meet in the Big 12 championship game.
Yeah. Oh, Texas Tech's definitely going to win that game, but I don't know by how much.
I'm going to say Texas Tech by 17.
Yeah, it's at West Virginia. They'll play pretty tough at home.
I've got Texas Tech by 6.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go by 9 points.
I was going to go by 7.
Yeah, I'm going Texas Tech by 9.
You guys interested to know what the spread is?
Yeah.
Texas Tech by 25.
It ain't good. Yeah. Well, you want to make some easy money? Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
That's today.
You want to make some easy money? Bet on that game because it ain't going to be that big of a win there.
Oh, I did overlook an in-state game too. I think this is a rivalry game too, but I looked over it because they weren't ranked. But I think this is a rivalry game, but I could be wrong. But from McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas, Houston at Baylor.
I don't know if that's
that's not a rivalry game. It's not.
I mean, it's a new game, so we don't know whether it's a rivalry game or not. But
Houston versus Waco, so.
Waco. We call it Waco. We call that Waco now.
If it's not a rivalry game, we don't have to pick it if we don't want to. Then
I'm including it. I would consider that a rivalry. I got Baylor by a touchdown.
Okay, I would pick. Who is it again? Baylor and Houston.
Yeah, the Houston Cougars.
The game is in Waco,
dude. We gotta remember Baylor is. We gotta remember Baylor is actually not a football school.
Baylor
is a basketball school. Baylor is a basketball school.
Yeah, I'm looking right now at their scores.
I'm still going with Baylor, but I don't know if I want to go by 17 or 21.
Well, Baylor kicked the shit out of UCF.
You think Baylor's going to beat Houston by that much?
17 at least. I don't know if I want to go 17 or 21.
Damn.
I'll go with 17.
I got Houston by 4. Houston by 4 points.
I'm gonna say it's closer than the Esper thing. I'm gonna say Houston by 3.
Houston.
All right. Did I miss anything?
That was a ballsy pick there, D-Man.
I know. I know it was.
I don't think I missed
I've got Baylor, but it ain't gonna be by that much.
Okay. I think this is a rivalry game, but I'm not sure. But I'll call this.
Tell me, and I'll let you know.
Wake Forest at Duke.
That is a rivalry. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, that's a rivalry.
If you're wondering,
Duke's gonna win that. I think
the game is at Duke.
Yeah, Duke by 4.
I still think Duke's gonna lose by 3. I think Duke will lose by 3, even though they're at home and got their crowd with behind them. I still think they're gonna lose by 3. It's gonna be a close game.
I think Mensa's going to have a pretty good game. I got Duke by 7 points.
Well, the ones who's picked currently are in the split decision. Remember, Wake Forest pulled a big upset against who was it? Louisville,
Yeah, I think it was.
or was it
But
But Duke,
Virginia?
yeah, Duke at home. I don't know. I just feel like Duke's gonna win. My gut's telling
Hang
me.
on, was it Virginia or Louisville?
It was Virginia they pulled off the huge upset against.
Yeah, it was Virginia. So
Oh,
I've
okay.
got Wake Forest by 7.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. But I'm staying with my gut.
Don't forget also that Wake Forest beat SMU as well.
Yeah, maybe I should look at this again.
When I give Angel all these games to pick
Wake
from, he's
Forest,
gonna
Forest.
shit his pants.
Yeah. All right.
Sure
I
is.
think-
Look at this one more time. I'm going to look at here. So yeah, they beat UNC by recently. They beat Delaware big. They beat UNC North Carolina there by 16. Yeah, they pulled that upset 16-9, and they beat Virginia at Virginia. You're right. And then Florida State lit their ass up though, 42-7. But then they beat SMU by 1 point, 13-12. Then they beat Oregon State. They barely beat Virginia Tech. They just lost 1 point to Georgia Tech. Okay, that was in overtime. And then NC State beat them only by 10. And then they beat WCU. They beat that Kennesaw State just 10-9 on the first game of the year. That's it. So
Who are you talking about?
Wake Forest. I'm going to stay with Duke. Screw it. I'm just going to stay with Duke.
Look, dude, SMU beat Clemson, bro. SMU beat Stanford. SMU beat Syracuse. SMU beat Texas A&M. Killed Texas A&M, bro.
All right.
43-13. SMU did.
All right. We do have a Pac-12 rivalry, by the way. They don't have a specific trophy, but they have an unofficial unique story trophy called the Platypus Trophy, and that is the Oregon State versus Washington State.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not including that game because it's so trashy it ain't even worth talking about.
Oh yeah, you're right. 2 trash teams.
And I think that covers everything. I think we've got.
And with a platypus, that is funny.
Okay, Wolfie. So how many games do we got for college?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
damn many.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Too
14,
damn many.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So, I mean, it's almost like the top 25 plus 5, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so we did miss a rivalry game in the Big Ten, but I don't think you're going to count it, though, Wolf.
Well, what was it?
It's been a modern rivalry since 2014, but it goes farther back. Penn State and Rutgers.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I figure not. I think that covers everything, right?
Yeah, everything's covered.
So what do you want to say, D-Man? You wanted to mention something.
Okay, so on the playoff, this is college football playoff 25. Buys brackets and new top 25. Okay. As of right now, like I said earlier, you got your top 4 ranked seeds are Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Alabama. So now these teams these games I'm saying right here, I'm going to let you know Oregon Ducks versus number 8. Whoever wins that game plays against Ohio State. Okay? Because it's the first round. Then you got Georgia. Memphis playing at Georgia. Whoever wins that game plays against Alabama. which is ranked number 4. Then you got your Virginia, your number 11 Virginia at number 6 Ole Miss. The winner of that game plays number 3 Texas A&M. Then you got Notre Dame playing against BYU. Whoever wins that game plays Indiana, number 2 Indiana. That's what that's as of right now.
Wow. Anyway, is that all you wanted to say there, D-Man?
Yeah.
All right. So I want to do something special for this, even though it's a sports show. You guys know this is Thanksgiving, so I just want to know what y'all thankful for.
I'm thankful for being alive first, to be honest. We gotta do that. I'm thankful for waking up every day, going where I come from, the streets, to having this, being in this house with her mom and being here with her mom, and her mom giving us the opportunity, the opportunity to get off the street. And then the second thing, God should be first. Let's get it out of the way. No, God first.
Yeah, definitely.
God first. Her mom for giving us the opportunity to be here and take care of her, and then you guys having this platform, being on this platform, and us getting to know each other even off the platform more, as just being friends.
We're kind of like a second
Agreed.
family if you think about it. You know, I'm thankful for, of course, God, obviously, like D-Man says. Thankful for my adopted family who adopted me and gave me a life to live, because my real family was never really there for me when I was a baby. Also, I'm thankful that I have, a loving girlfriend who really, loves me and treats me with respect and dignity, and I give her the same right back. And also, I'm thankful for you guys, and I'm thankful for Wolfie for letting me be part of the gang, and having a good friendship is like another family to hang out with. What say you, Ted?
I don't even know. I wasn't prepared for this.
If you got nothing, just say pass.
I have to pass. I wasn't prepared for any of this, and when you were talking, I could hear you, but I was in the kitchen getting water and stuff.
Okay. What
I mean,
about you?
it's just a simple. What are
I
you
do have
thankful
one more
for?
thing to say about the college football before we get off.
Yeah,
North
I don't
Texas,
know.
Eric Morris hired as next Oklahoma State coach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Eric Morris was hired as the Oklahoma Cowboys' new head coach from
Yeah, they got rid
North
of Van
Texas.
Gundy.
They got rid of him and they hired the North Texas Eric Morris as their new head coach.
Yep.
All right. Well,
But what I'll say is it's God, family, friends in that order, and I'm also thankful for the opportunity that I've been given by God to work on my weight, because if I had been staying in the relationship that I was in and working consistently, that I think I don't think I'd be at the weight loss that I'm at currently. So
all right. Well, with
I
that,
think you did that on your own. I think you did that on your own because you wanted to be somebody different. Okay. And this is the conversations I've had with you off of this platform. I see that you were the only person that wanted to get this and do this. I don't think that there was anybody trying to encourage you to lose the weight. You wanted to do it for yourself, and you're doing it for yourself. In 4 months, man, this man lost over what 2.5 months. He's lost over almost 300 pounds.
yeah,
That
265
is
pounds.
somebody
Yeah.
that is wanting to lose the weight
yeah.
and making his body and making himself healthier and stay healthy. There's some people out there that they want to, but they don't have the motivation or anybody to motivate them to do and lose the weight. He only has himself. He has us just to fall back on, but he's been doing it all on his own.
Yep. Well, with that,
And also this platform here for the sports and you guys have given me an extra willpower to get moving because there's a
Let's
lot of
say what it
things I
is.
want to do with this
We
channel.
encourage you to get up off your ass. We encourage you to get off your ass and do what you need to be doing.
Yep.
To lose the weight and be healthy, bro. Because a lot of people that are overweight like that are considered obese, and for some reason, either it happened in their past or it's happening now. That got everybody got you guys up to that weight, and now you realize my health is more important than being the person that I was.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I mean it's a sad situation, but I sit here and look at my uncles. My uncle in Ohio, he has diabetes. He's lost one leg. He's had to have a kidney removed.
See, but that's your
And,
motivation too. I can
and,
guarantee
and
you
then
that was your motivation too.
and then I see my other uncle. He actually has lived in my grandmother's house for almost uh 25 years. He went through scurvy because he can't keep himself healthy enough to even maintain his hygiene. Um, then I have another uncle who's diabetic, who's on kidney dialysis, lost both of his legs, and all because he wanted to go on disability for being overweight, and he never done anything else after that. And I just see this stuff, and I see where I'm heading, and I know I'm in for the same shit if I don't get my shit together.
Yep. Well, let's wrap this up, shall we?
Yeah, we have to. I got to make a phone call.
All right.
Holy crap! I didn't even notice that we were at the 3 hour mark. Yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah. Before
That guy that owes me money for collectibles says he has some of my
but-
money, so I want to call him about my money.
But before we do, Thanksgiving Day, there's NFL games on. I was wanting to see what your all schedule is like, so that way I can plan out one of the NFL streams.
I'll be done.
I would do it the one that I called the game of the week for me.
I'll probably be around, but the roommate supposedly comes home tomorrow or Thursday morning, so I don't know what's going on with me yet. He's supposed to be discharged from the hospital, but I don't know if it's tomorrow or if it's going to be Thanksgiving morning. I just don't know.
Me and Jeff are going to be with
call
family.
up there and ask him that, Pat. You need to call up there and ask him.
I don't even have the number to where he's at.
So Jeff and I are going to be out because we're going to be with family, so we're out of the question for Thursday.
Okay, so I think I could pretty much rule out Thursday, but Friday, I'm going to take a consensus right here. I'm contemplating on doing 2 back-to-back 12-hour streams. You got the Friday all 3 games and Saturday all 3 games, or should I just do the ranked teams on Friday and then the 3 games on Saturday?
I don't know.
Probably wouldn't hurt to do the ranked teams on Friday.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
And then just do what we normally do on Saturday. Because I should be free on Friday.
Because I mean, there's so many good games. I thought about doing the Georgia Tech and the Texas A&M, but then I saw the Arizona State game coming on at 10:30. I'm like, oh gosh, that's
Well, you know me, Wolf. I get tired easily at night, so.
But obviously I'm looking at the 2 night owls here below me is who I'm referencing on that one.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get an idea of what everybody's doing. That's all.
Get a hold of me, it's like if you get a hold of me, call me. Don't text me. I tell people to call me, and they want to text me. Sometimes I forget to turn my damn phone off of do not disturb, which I gotta have it off of do not disturb now for my my financial advisor. So It will definitely be off from now on off of Do Not Disturb. Right now it's on Do Not Disturb. So when we get off here, I have to take it back off so I don't miss any of her calls.
Right.
So,
All right.
and I will be starting school December 24th, going to college for a business administration. Now, I got a question for you guys and whoever's in the chat if you guys listen. I've always wanted to start a business since I was a kid of a Mexican restaurant and an Italian restaurant in one. What do you guys think about that? If I can get the government after I'm done to give me business grants and loans to start our own business, what would you think about seeing a Mexican restaurant and an Italian restaurant in one?
Hey, the best of both worlds. I say I'm for that.
Well,
I looked
Yeah,
it up since I was a
In
kid.
Texas, they'll
I
love
looked,
that shit in Texas.
I looked
well,
it up since I was a kid. Now, mind you, I'm 46 years old, and to this day, I have never, ever, ever seen a Mexican Italian restaurant in one restaurant. To
okay.
this day, I have not
Oh,
seen it be. Period.
okay. So if you do that, I have one suggestion. What that suggestion is set up the restaurant like an IHOP where you have the entrance in the middle and you have a right and a
Yep.
left.
Yep.
The right be Mexican decorations, the left side be Italian decorations, and then they have the menu like one page one thing and one page the other. That way you can
Right.
it isn't confusing, because if you have everything the same color, everything the same
No,
look,
no, definitely.
people aren't going to understand it. So
No, definitely. And the cooks, the Mexican food is going to be cooked by a Mexican. The Italian food is going to be cooked by an Italian. That's just the way I've always wanted it. Because I've
now,
sat there and been to restaurants. You got Italian food. You got an African American cooking authentic, supposed to be authentic Italian food. Then you got white people cooking supposedly authentic Mexican food. That I'm not like that. I'm gonna have a Mexican cook Mexican food. I'm gonna have the Italians cook the Italian food.
now the only other thing that I would suggest is for like people like me right now trying to lose weight, trying to stay on their diet. I would include like a gluten-free
A vegan,
option, or a
right?
protein noodles versus regular noodles, something just to to give a little bit more variety for the ones that need it.
Right. So I start December 24th. I got until March 2027 is when my projected graduation date is March 2027. So I got all this time to still think about it as I'm going to school. So
Yeah. Anyway, shall I wrap it up, Wolf?
yep, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, we're good. Go ahead.
You have been listening to the Pick'em Football Pick'em show on the Sports with Wolfie channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. And also, remember, this also was sponsored by Dubby. Save 10% at checkout when you use the code Sports with Wolfie. For D-Man, Teddy, and Wolf, this is Brett Alt wishing everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. Take care of yourself. God bless, and goodbye.
And be safe.